Hello, it's Alistair speaking.
It's a cruel game.
Because someone else has pipped you off.
It's a cruel game.
In a very real sense.
Refresh, everybody. Refresh. Should be working now. Refresh.
Well, I have news for you guys. My news is I have met somebody during lockdown. Yes. He found me. He found me on the street.
Oh, hang on a minute. Is he furry?
Oh, no. You're so efficient.
I've not sent it to you.
Also, Zoom links don't run out after a week. You can set them up a year in advance.
I know, but what I'm saying is, life happens to people in the meantime.
Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans.
And my emails get like binned and hidden and neglected.
Yeah, we all know about emails getting binned and hidden. It happens to all of us. Internet boots up. My Streamlab seems to be down. Something very spooky has been going on. I'm not tethering my PC using my phone because I'm on GIFGAF and that will cane my data.
About 10 years.
Must be tired.
And nobody wants to buy any more stuff.
Show me one.
Hang on 2 seconds.
Show me one. Oh.
This is the late night alternative. Welcome.
Listen, everyone, I'm going to click my elbows. Right? Listen.
Oof!
And there's the other one. Ready? This one's hard. I'm going to get the hang of it. Welcome to the show. There's echo. I know there's echo. I created the echo and I delete the echo as I see fit. Don't nobody tell me that I can't have no echo. Who's this? Who is this? Someone is typing to us. No typing. We go straight for the call. Yeah.
Let's talk to Emmy. That's you.
Come on, Emmy, now. You're typing a message now. Come and chat to us.
Ah. Hey, Emmy, I think I know who you are. You're Emmy from the stream that we went to last night after our show, right?
Oh. Hey, Emmy, how you doing? Let me apologise because, hey, it's the internet and it's been brought to my attention that maybe some very unpleasant people came along with our raid. I apologise for that. When we do a raid, we do it with love and with peace, and we just want to introduce our viewers to new people. So I hope that there weren't too many bad eggs in the egg basket.
They can't hear. They can't hear.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that's good. Oh, look, people can't hear you because I've got the thing set up. Say it out loud, because I don't know what you were saying.
Well, in future means they can't hear.
But no, that means we're just having a little argument. Emmy, please bear with us.
It's not an argument.
No, it is because
I'm right.
You're wrong.
Therefore,
that means I can't hear.
The important thing is we can hear her now. Hi, Emmy.
Hey, we like your cat. What's your cat called?
The orange tabby one, his name is O'Malley, and then the black cat is Bombay.
There we go, Bombay, have you learnt now that's not in Egypt?
Yes, I have learned that now.
There we
go. And I'm glad, because I don't want to say false things.
No, we don't. Imagine the internet having false things on it, Emmy. It would be awful.
So how was your trip to the grocery store?
Oh, it was great. We had a little budget. We went over a little bit because we ended up buying 2 giant things of blueberries. Oh, yeah. But I really like blueberries, so that is just fine with me.
Yeah, that would do. I always buy blueberries because my youngest kid loves them, but doesn't live with me. And then he's just gone, and I forgot to offer him the blueberries that were in the fridge. I'm not a huge blueberry fan, so
I quite like them.
Well, I'm going to send them to Emmy.
Okay.
I'm going to pop them in a jiffy bag, padded envelope, and we'll get them sent over. They should be with you in about 10 to 14 days. I hope that's okay. For those of you who are watching, this is Emmy, who we raided at the end of last night's show. We do a little raid at the end of every show to try and find some new people that perhaps you might dig, and Emmy was the person. Your setup. So, was that your boyfriend that you were with? Because we only stuck around for a bit because we had to do some work. So, what was the deal last night, Emmy?
Yeah, that was my boyfriend. He's actually here right now if he wants to say hi.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing good myself. Are you?
Hot. It's very hot here, which is unusual for Britain. So
it's going to get hotter this weekend too.
It's going to be a heat wave this weekend, a COVID heat wave. Hey, we liked your masks yesterday. You had very cool masks.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We got them just a little while ago. It did take to be shipped to us, so it was well worth it in the end.
Good. Well, we don't want anyone catching the old CV19. So someone is telling me in the chat, who was it? I can't quite say. It was the Smiths 1986 tells me it was your second ever stream last night. Is that right?
Gosh.
Yeah, I started streaming on Tuesday, was it? Wait,
wow.
What day is it?
It was.
Yeah, I started streaming on Tuesday, and I got like 5 viewers because I was eating some leftovers out on my porch with my cats.
That's what people like.
And so many people came on and they were so happy to see me. And I thought it was really cool. And then it being only my second day of streaming and then getting rated with like in the end, it said that there was at the very most like 700 viewers that joined my stream. I was like, whoa, that is insane.
That is crazy. I just want to say big up. Can we get a shout out for Zaffa Cakes? Because he's just raided. Thank you, Bilal. Lovely to see you here. And if we can, if someone can give a shout out for Emmy's stream as well in the chat, that would be awesome. So you can go and have a, go and check her out.
I'll tell you something we found really impressive, and it's even more impressive now we know it was only your second stream, Emmy, is just how calm you were.
Very calm.
No, there was no cursing, there was no hyperventilating. It was just like, oh, hi, okay, well, we're going to the supermarket, so this is what's going on. You were really, really cool and really gracious to all the people that came over, so thank you. And I know some of them were idiots, but you played it beautifully.
Well, luckily, yesterday I found a couple really respectful people that I decided to make my moderators, so they were able to get rid of a lot of the, little iffy messages, but... Yeah, other than that, it was super cool, and I had a lot of fun. I didn't want to go to the grocery store after that. I just wanted to stay and talk.
Cool. Well, I'm really glad it worked out okay for you. So when's your next stream? Are you streaming again today?
Yeah. Since I had so much fun the last 2 days, I've decided I was going to stream at around 1:30 every day, unless if there's an exception.
Cool.
Well, listen, it's nice to meet you both. Stay safe. You're welcome on this stream anytime. I'm following you now, so I will, who knows? We may do another raid again in a little while. It's lovely to talk to you.
Yeah, it was so awesome to talk to you too.
Thank you, guys, and thanks for calling in. We really appreciate it. Take care.
Take care, both.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. That was Emmy, who we raided last night. Thank you. Zaffa Cakes has raided us. Thank you. I can see Cater Cakes is in the chat as well. Nice to have you here. Who else we got? Jambon Steel, Mandula, Sunset Stealer, Fiery Squirrel. We've got Moz has given us some bits. Thank you. Zardi has subscribed. Fiery Squirrel has resubscribed. Spangles 007, Clayton PG. Thank you.
It's appreciated.
Someone's just called me out on Twitter for being racist 20 odd years ago. Well done for calling me out.
Yeah.
Well done. I don't think it will. I mean, there's something about the 11 o'clock show, and the complaint, he said he made a complaint against me that was upheld. I don't think it was. I think it would have been against the show.
But you were the one what done it.
Well, I don't know if I did. Gypsies, Tramps and Thieves. It was a joke about gypsies, which I would never make now. And he said, I wonder if he has changed. And I bet. And I said, no, I have. Thank you very much indeed. Yeah, no, I have changed. Thank you. And he's gone, oh, excellent. Good to hear. There we go. That's what happens. You're allowed to change.
It's hoped that you might change over the course of 20 years, actually.
We have got a busy old show tonight. We tried to... can we turn it up a bit? No, we're on maximum volume. You're going to have to turn it up your end. We are on maximum volume. If I go any higher, it's going to start pinging. We are on maximum volume, our end. I think it's your end. Snoz 1971 non-subscriber. I think it's your end. It's loud enough. Volume sounds fine.
Cater Cakes thinks it's cool.
She is a professional streamer. So there we go. A little bit windy tonight. A lot of vegan food. It was good though. That meatical thing, well, not meatical, but it was nice, wasn't it? Yeah. You wouldn't know. That it was cruelty free. Why don't we tell people what this show is? Because I got a feeling we've just had a raid. We're going to have new people here. And by the way, mods, everyone, the first person got a ban, right? Anyone that calls me a patter thief, time out. They do it a second time, it's a ban. Yeah. Okay. First one, I just banned that guy because he just came straight in. Anyone else does it? Time out. Second time, it's a ban. It's a ban, guys. Okay? All right. Thanks very much indeed. Oh, Cater Cakes is going to ban on Limmy's too. Wow. Oh, this shiz just got riz.
I believe that's known as both barrels. Hello there, Stephen Floyd.
Oh, Cater Cakes is going to ban on Limmy's too.
He's talking to the stream. 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 Turn it off now. Talking to the stream. Turn off the stream now. Talking to the stream. Come on, Stephen.
Stephen, turn the stream off, you muppet. Okay.
We sounded good though.
Where is James Bond? He's hiding. He's somewhere here. It is 90s Bond. Pierce Brosnan is here with a beard. Where is James Bond? Where is James Bond? Where is James Bond? Where is James Bond? Can you find him? James Bond.
I can't even see him. His whereabouts are unknown.
We are looking on a smaller screen than the fans.
Okay.
A lot of fans.
Can you see him? Can you see him?
You don't know where he is, but loads of people have seen him. Here,
I see him.
Here he is. There's Bond. Push him down.
Get down, Bond. Get down.
No, he's not going anywhere. He's oh no, wait, look. He's blown us off our axis.
He's got a license to boing.
But look, what's behind? This is the thing. What's behind us? Oh, hang on a minute. What is behind us? It's us in a lower quality and from a slightly different angle. Isn't that freaky?
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Isn't that freaky?
Bond isn't impressed. Look at the
Bond
face.
is so unimpressed. So we're going to put Bond up on... What are you trying to do? He's going to go up on the...
I'm magicking him.
He's going to go up on the shelf next to the Frank Sidebottom. I don't know what you're doing there. He's going to go next to the Frank Sidebottom Ouija board. There we go.
And of course, for the eagle-eyed, you'll also see Cher with a big hair.
There we go. It's a phone-in show. It's the only phone-in show on Twitch. You can call us from the UK, 0203 286 6370. It's like a standard, number. It's one of those numbers. And if you're anywhere in the world, you can Skype us, TLNA. And you can call it about anything.
But top tip, if you are going to do that, turn your stream off because there's a little delay and it gets very confusing, as Stephen found.
Well, should we try and call Stephen Floyd back?
Okay.
Because he's got the...
he must know his mistake by now.
Stars of... Top Cat, if you're in the United States. What was it called over here? Oh, no, which way round was it?
Boss Cat in America.
No. Top Cat in America.
No, it was...
Okay, TC.
Yeah.
Top Cat.
Yeah, we called him Top Cat.
No, we didn't.
Top Cat.
No. We didn't. We called him Boss Cat. He was Top Cat in America.
I never.
Okay. He was Top Cat in America and Boss Cat in the... No, he wasn't Top Cat here.
Yes, he was.
David Earl. Hello, my love, my darling. Over here, he was Boss Cat.
But he was Top Cat when I was a kid.
No.
Was it in the olden days when you first started watching it, when they first invented Top Cat?
I hate being right all the time. He wasn't Top Cat in the UK. He was in the cartoon. They called him TC and Top Cat, right? But the program was called Boss Cat.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
you're going to be very embarrassed, and I'm going to love it.
Oh, no, guys. I mean, do you know why it was called Boss Cat over here?
Because Top Cat was a food?
Correct. So it was called Boss Cat over here.
No, I never called him that.
Doesn't matter.
Why would I pluck it from the ether? When I used to watch him from the broom cupboard.
You're thinking of Andy Crane, who we used to call Philip Schofield.
Gatford.
Yes, I can clear this
Enter.
up. I'm afraid that Mr. Lee is correct. Although in the show he was called TC, Top Cat, in the listings it was Boss Cat.
But in the song he wasn't, so I wouldn't have known about the listening.
No, but the song is irrelevant. I mean, It's a good song, but it's irrelevant.
How old are you, Gatford?
45.
Okay, I think you're too old.
How dare you?
I think my
generally,
generation
or just
always
for
knew him
this,
as
generally, or
Top
just for
Cat.
this question?
Sorry.
Yep.
I'm glad you're sorry.
Carry on.
It takes a big man to recognise his mistakes.
Yep. No, my mistake there was
Who are you
simply
calling a
interrupting.
big man? Come on.
Oh,
Who are you
now
calling a big
she's
man?
being
Shut up.
sizist just because you're
Nothing wrong with being a big man.
You're
What's
big,
wrong with being a big man?
He's a big man, but he's out of shape.
Anyway.
Hang on, stay there because we're going to. I think I can. Here we go.
I'm already bored of this.
No, I'm not. I'm never bored of being right. Gatford, I think Kath's off for a dump. Say hello to Pete.
Hello, Pete.
Hello, Gatford. Kind of.
There you go.
You're half wrong, sort of.
What? Well, then I'm half right as well.
Yeah.
But which is the right
half?
half?
Basically, everybody here is
Could
right.
both of you? I tell you what. Could both of you speak into the mouthpieces of whatever dongle it is you're using because you're both very muffled?
I don't know why you're getting so aggressive over a cartoon cat.
I'm not. I'm getting aggressive over two idiots. Who Pete is
nice.
For those who don't know, Pete is What's on the Tapes, right, on Twitch, and it's a lovely stream that I'm going to unsubscribe from because he found a tape. Do you know what was on it? Rise, TV show I used to present, right? So it wasn't. It was just they paused it every time and recorded Zora Suleiman.
Yeah, that's a bit. Jeff,
It was weird. It was
unless it was
especially
Zora's mum. There's no excuse for that.
Yeah, the
Although I did like the
subject matter
bundle.
Ian Huntley as well.
Oh, there was a big Ian Huntley montage. Gosh, right, okay, Pete, what are you saying?
Okay, I'm saying that the logo was changed to Boss Cat in the UK.
The show's title was changed
So-
to Boss Cat.
The title was changed to Boss Cat, but the theme.
There we go. That's it. That's all we need.
Oh, you're very unfair.
The theme had the words Top Cat in, right?
All these people in this stream, all these people in the chat, the majority remember Top Cat. So it was Top Cat.
No, he was called Top Cat in the cartoon. The cartoon over here was called Boss Cat. Why are we doing old kids' TV shows?
know.
What
I
do you think
told
we
you.
are, John Gaunt?
Who?
Here's the thing. If you subscribe, you won't see the adverts I'm about to play. So I'm going to give you like 10, 15 seconds grace, right? We've got to play 6 minutes of adverts every hour. So I'm going to give you a little bit of grace to subscribe, like with your Amazon Prime, with all of that stuff. You know the score. And you won't see these. There you go. Perfect. Now we've got a little advert going. Barry from Watford is coming up soon. We missed this call. Let's try Stephen Floyd again, because I've got really high hopes.
Well, look what he started. And he didn't even speak.
Oh, he's the Top Cat guy.
Uh-huh. Boss Cat, actually.
We are going to get some great content from this guy. Hello, Stephen.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm all right.
Sorry about that. I was having technical difficulties.
Well, you've created a huge argument here.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
I created a huge stink.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, it was Boss Cat, but yeah.
I'm out.
Call it Top Cat.
I'm going to send a heart to him and a thumbs up on that chat. There we go. What can we do for you, Stephen?
I've got a little song for you all if you fancy it.
Would love it. Dave Dogface Boy 666 makes the great point. Everyone's phone is rubbish tonight. Great point. Great point. Let's hear the song, Stephen.
Okay. Scroll. There's a voice keeps on calling me down the road. That's where I'll always be. Oh, every stop I make a new friend. Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again.
You look like an idiot.
Maybe tomorrow I'll want to settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. Down this road that never seems to end. When new adventure lies just around the bend. So if you want to join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel like that's old style. Maybe tomorrow I want to settle down. Until tomorrow the whole world is my home. So if you want to join me.
That crash was a screw falling out of Catherine's chair. This could be great. Everyone saying that this is the theme tune to a TV show is an idiot, because there's no TV show about a dog.
That'll do. There you go.
Hey, thank you, Stephen. What a magnificent and powerful start to the show. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. We missed.
Although, of course, the person who originally owned that hobo dog is the model of irresponsible ownership.
Some dogs just get born
That dog
in the
was going
wild.
from place to place, dropping his guts, impregnating other dogs.
It was not a TV show, everyone's saying that. There is no TV show about a dog solving crime. This is Nigel who called us and we missed his call, so I'm calling him back. That's what we do here. He bottled it.
Oh.
Nigel bottled it. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Last show of the week from us. We are off tomorrow. I'm going on a holiday. Did you like Cheap, Cheap, Cheap with Barry from Watford? I never watched it. Never watched it. We'll ask him about it, though. So here's what's going to happen tonight, right? So Barry from Watford... I need to get a new cable. Or you could get one. Oh, it's not that.
Let's find out what it is first, shall we? Before anyone starts buying anything.
Where's that?
That.
So Barry from Watford is going to come on Zoom, right? And we're going to chat to him for about 20, 25 minutes. And then what I'm going to do, without telling him, do not tell him, right? It's going to come on about 9:30. I'm going to post the link to the Zoom chat in this chat. So you can all pile in. Now, because I didn't cancel my Zoom Pro Plus subscription and got charged 60 quid for it yesterday, it means we can have up to 500 people in that Zoom chat. So all of you, just come in. Just come in. You'll all be muted, I think. And then we'll pick people at random to ask Barry questions.
Questions about like the war, old people's things.
No, when you say old people's things, just keep it family friendly. Don't tell him though, please. The buzzing has stopped, so you're lying. People who are saying the buzzing is still there are lying. 0203 286 6370. I don't want to carry on. We've got Barry in 9 minutes. I'm not carrying on until we get another phone call. So let's just wait. Actually, no, I'm not carrying on until we get a video Skype call.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
That's fair, isn't it?
We're here.
We've got the technology.
Why aren't they?
Use it.
Yeah.
Tell them.
Do it, please. Make sure you're, clothed and clean-ish. I mean, we're not going to know from here. Just give us a ring on the number that goes along the bottom here.
You know Daryl Morris, who we used to work with?
Yeah.
What do you think of that guy?
I like him.
Yeah? Do you trust him?
On the whole, as much as I trust anyone.
Yeah, he's just tweeted us to say it was Boss Cat. So, case closed. Thanks, Daryl.
He's just Googled it.
Thanks, Daryl.
That's the problem.
We're not going to do
anything.
anything.
He's too young to be telling me anything.
We're not doing anything more until we get a Zoom, a Skype video call
from a clothed person.
Everyone's phone is rubbish tonight. David's spot on.
Lois, do you want me? I put the light on. Do you want me to put the light on?
I don't think that's going to stop you distorting and peaking.
Oh, okay.
It's making it buzz. Turn the light off.
Oh, okay.
Listen to the buzz.
I don't think it's him. I think it's that.
Oh, what? It's that one. Okay. Oh, it was. You can keep the light. Doesn't matter.
Okay. So I was listening to some old records today, Ian.
Oh yeah.
From
notice how he addressed that straight to me.
Well, it's the word old.
Well, I mean, Catherine's younger than you are.
I am significantly.
Oh, hang on a minute. I'm really sorry. It's a phone call from possibly my kids. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Do you think I could connect my AirPods to the Xbox? Daddy, we know you did it. What? Hang on a second. Can I just make... Sorry, I've just got to phone my kid up.
It's been very kid heavy today.
Oh, God.
Very kid heavy.
Just bear with me, guys. Sorry, Alistair. Bear with me. Hello, we're on the air. Did the youngest son, no names, no pack drill, just called me?
Yes.
What does the youngest son want?
We know you did it.
Did what?
You did the puzzles.
What are you talking about?
It says.
Oh.
There's a certificate that says at the end, P.S. You were nominated to investigate this case by your daddy.
Yay! I did. Did you solve the case then?
Yeah.
What was the conclusion? Go on.
We got a really epic certificate.
Yeah.
We got two someone badge, 2 soap badges, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
And then a bookmark, 2 bookmarks.
Tell them they're talking to mine.
Don't tell Kath's girls because they're doing the same thing and they don't know that it came from Katherine. And
Whoa.
They don't know who it came from.
There we go.
Okay. And can you connect the AirPods to the Xbox? Bit busy.
I don't think so.
Okay. I have to go because I'm a bit busy.
Okay. Okay, bye.
Bye. I'll tell you what that is, Alistair, and dear listener, and I'll see if I can find the link, actually. And I've just had an email from Mickey Dolenz of the Monkeys. I'm so sorry. It really is Everything Go.
Alistair, come back.
I'm here.
Hang on, sorry. Can I just reply to Mickey Dolenz of the Monkeys?
Flipping heck. Alistair, tell me about your old
Pull
record.
that
In your head, please.
trigger.
Do you know Lindisfarne, Catherine?
Yes, I do know Lindisfarne.
Right. Have you listened to them? Do you like them?
I don't mind that one song.
Meet Me on the Corner.
Yeah.
I fuck on the tain is all mine. Fuck on the tain is all mine.
I thought I'd sing that to you.
Okay. I'm willing to hear it.
Okay.
Do it.
And so here we go. And it was lovely when I was listening to it because I was taken back. Must be nearly 40, 50 years, you know.
Okay.
So, right. 1, 2, 3. Hey, Mr. Dream Seller, where have you been? Tell me, have you dreams I can see? I came along just to bring you this song. Can you spare one dream for me?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
You won't have met me and you'll soon forget. So don't mind me tugging at your sleeve.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm glad he went there.
I'm asking you if I can fix a rendezvous.
Okay.
For your dreams are all I believe. That'll do.
Thank you.
Oh, nice.
Very, very much indeed. I appreciate that. Thank you. You can't see a number. That's good. Right, let me just clear up a little bit of what was going on there.
Yeah.
So, I found this great thing. It was just an advert on Facebook, right? This is what my kids were talking about. It's only about 45 quid, I think. And it basically, the kids, and then Kath did it for hers as well, over 4 weeks get sent this mysterious package that's got a mystery about an Egypt man.
A dig in Egypt in the 70s.
I wasn't having a dig.
And people started, dropping like flies because of the curse of the mummy, and you have to find out where the tomb was and everything.
And there's clues you've got to solve, and there's betrayal.
Old maps.
And today we had to dig into this bit of thing to get these magic things and stuff like that. And you can you can choose whether it says in the first one, oh, your dad signed you up for this, or the last one. So I did it for the last one. So it comes as this mysterious thing, and it's really good quality.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen it until today.
My youngest, when the first couple arrived, was going, I don't think we should do this. I don't think we should meddle with it. I think we might die.
It was so good, and I saw it, and it's all the maps are aged, and it's like handwritten notes and a little bit of newspaper cuttings, and
quite spooky.
It's brilliant. It's about 45 quid. I'm going to see if I can find the link. Remind me later on. I'll find the link because it's great. I saw it today. They brought it around. Absolutely brilliant, and I loved it. And
that thing that you organised for my kids arrived today, the treasure hunt thing.
Mine hasn't arrived.
I've got 2 packs.
What did it come? Oh.
It was 1 pack, but I think it's got like 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't come, and I'm going tomorrow.
Oh, blimey.
Buggery balls. How big was the pack?
Yeah, big.
Oh, okay. All right. I've not thrown it away then. Oh, that's annoying. Anyway, a treasure hunt for kids. I tell you what it is, balcony shirt, Scott. Because I'm going away with the boys, and I just looked for some things to do, and one of them was a treasure hunt, kind of spy catcher or the murder trail, and you get like a little map, and you have to go around solving clues, and you go and do it on your own. And then I looked, and they do them for all kinds of towns. Let me find the link for it, and then we're going to go to Barry. Hang on. Treasure hunt, because I did that one there, didn't I, for you?
Mm-hmm.
So if we go there, if we just go to this website here, so mine hasn't turned up, so I might have to order it again and just print it off. Here we go, treasuretrails.co.uk, right? And you can
follow the trail, solve the clues, see the sights.
Yeah, you can print them. I've done if they're any good. Haven't done it yet, but mine hasn't arrived, which is disappointing. So have a little look. Right, let's open Zoom because I think let's just try and get this done as quickly as we can.
I'd be very surprised if a man of his age can negotiate Zoom.
Where is the meeting? I've lost the. There is the meeting. Hang on a minute. He's probably got his drug addict son.
I thought he was back inside.
Who knows? Right. Hang on a minute. Hello? Well, hang on a minute. Why can't we?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but we can't see you. Hang on. Right. Hang on. Everybody, cool out. Right. Here we go. All right. Hang on. Let me just turn my camera on. Hang on a second. This is technology. So if I just turn on that camera there, start video, and I've got to put the speakers through here.
Can you see me now?
We can't quite see you, Barry. You're behind a microphone.
But it don't get too technical.
Yes, oh, Jesus.
I'll move that out.
There he is. There's that face. There's that voice.
Am I coming through the microphone or the laptop microphone?
We can hear you. Hello, can you hear us?
Me?
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Yes. Do I need these on or not?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what setup you've got. If you take them off...
Can you still hear us?
Hang on.
I can still hear you now. Do I need to... Speaking. What are you laughing at? I'll put the headphones back on. Hello?
Can you hear us, Barry?
Hello?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you. I can hear you now.
Barry, welcome. You're live on the new late night alternative. We had a lot of people asking for you to call in, and I got in touch. Stay at that microphone. And you said you'd only come on if we booked you as a guest, like Gail Porter and Bob Mortimer.
Yes. Well, I'd like to think that my stardom is commensurate with those two, really.
Okay.
I've done Steve, still speaking. I've done Steve Wright Show. I've done Cheat with Noel Edmonds.
Yes. How did that go?
Well, it was very good, thank you. No need to be...
I don't know, because like the rest of the country, I missed it.
I saw a couple.
Yeah.
Wasn't it good?
It was a lot of fun, wasn't it, Barry? It's a lot of fun.
Wasn't it good? This is true. I actually, no word of lie. Noel Edmonds phoned me the other day and done a gotcha. He done a gotcha on me.
For what? He's not on telly anymore.
No, he went round, he pushed my Margaret off her Zimmer frame and went, gotcha! And I said,
We're going to take questions from the chat, if that's okay, Barry, because I feel we've kind of said everything. Weldon DJ says, how's the gooch holding up during lockdown, Baz? I don't know what that means.
I'll tell you something, my gooch, it is red raw in this weather. By the time I've been down to Baker's and got my shoe bun and all that, my gooch, by the time I get... I soothe it with some Nivea cream.
Yes.
But then my wife, she is a martyr to her gooch. She's in the toilet now, just adding a little bit of talc and powder to that area.
Oh,
don't visualise my wife's gooch.
You'll dry it out.
Don't, please don't visualise my wife's gooch. Please don't do that. Right, thank you.
Dusty gooch.
Yeah, Dusty Gooch. Do you remember him on 3-2-1 with Ted Rogers? Wasn't he good?
I don't. When I was a kid, I thought, why is he the booby prize? I want Dusty Gooch.
Well, Dusty Gooch used to come on, and Ted Rogers had them extraordinarily difficult clues, didn't he?
Yes.
Riddles. Riddle me this.
Well, of course, we know who wrote those clues, don't we?
Who?
Barry Court.
Oh, Barry. Well, of course.
Barry Court.
Everything goes back to Barry Court.
It does, and it used to go, so who do you want to read it out? It's Petula Clark or something, or, Billy Dainty.
Billy Dainty, quite often,
And they go, would you like to read it? And they go, I've been down the Baker's in the heat. Oh, I've got such sweaty feet. I've been pretty much on the hoof. But Jesus Christ, you want to see my gooch? And then they go, is it the car? Yeah. No, they go, I'll reject it, it's a speedboat. They go, no, I'm afraid it's Dusty Gooch. And they bring on this big old gooch. Come on, walking on its head.
I liked Dusty once he finished that, and he paired up with Les Dennis, didn't he?
Oh, wasn't he good with Les Dennis? What, Court? Barry Court or Dusty Gooch?
I was talking about Dusty Gooch.
Oh, gosh.
Very sad. Very sad.
Yeah, it was sad what
Yes.
happened to him. In the end, he got so sweaty and very red raw, and in the end, they just had to take him off the telly.
Wow.
Different times,
Different
Ian.
days, yeah.
We've got some more questions. In a Dream, Snake Eater says, Barry, do you still play the curtain game with Margaret? I don't know the curtain game.
Very much so. Could he remind me what it was? Because we called. I imagine it was a euphemism for sexual. I'd stand behind a curtain. I'd go, the Martians are here, and up and down the curtain, a little tentacle would pop.
Very tiny little one.
Only a little tiny one, you know. Yeah,
Yeah.
You want to get Joseph Lavens on there. He's had a few Martians in his time, and you know.
He probably fantasized. I wonder because Barry, and this is a family-friendly stream, so let's be careful.
Oh, sorry. Okay. All right. Sorry, everyone.
If you go on some websites, there is something for everybody. I think you know what I mean.
Oh, I
wonder if there's something for Professor Joseph Lavens of aliens doing it with a monkey.
What do you mean? His own shows, sort of thing?
No, just that kind of material.
Food for thought, let's say.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look, can I just say that I wasn't properly briefed. I didn't know it was family friendly, so I will cease from any murkiness, any blue.
Impossible.
No blue.
Impossible.
I will steer well clear of that. My Margaret's curtains, the curtain game, the gooch, that's all very much, that's off limits. All right?
What about her vagina?
That's that's been off limits for a long, long time. Trust. It was in City Limits once, the magazine. Do you remember? Time Out and City Limits.
Guys, if you have not subscribed, we're going to play a little ad break, so you're going to lose 10 minutes. 2 minutes. If you subscribe, you're going to miss these ads. There we go. We've still got Barry. Oh, Barry.
Yeah.
Could you do us a favour?
Yeah.
We have some great sponsors on this show.
Okay.
And I was wondering if you could do a little bit of a talk up instead of us doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe you could do a Barry endorsement. Would that be all right?
Very much so. You let me know, guys, and I'll say whatever you like.
Okay. Well, the first company is Somers Waste Solutions.
British Allied Tobaccos.
No, it's not tobaccos. It's Somers.
Is it South African diamond mines you've been doing
Not
again?
this week, no. It's
British
Somers-
National Party, they stopped sponsoring your show.
They're sponsoring the old place.
okay.
Somers
Yeah, that's right.
Waste Solutions. They do bins and that. Could you do them?
Someone's moist solution. What is it? What did you say?
Somers.
Margaret, there's a moist solution here if it helps. Somers
Waste Solutions. They
Oh,
can
I
make your
do.
company greener and, they sort all your waste needs out. Could you do a little thing for them?
Somers Waste Solutions. Just what the flipping world needs, quite frankly. Thank you. Buy their product, whatever it is. Thank you.
Okay. The next one is Gregorian Emerson Family Law Solicitors.
Are you having me on? What's
No.
this? Some sort of Gregorian what?
Emerson.
Gregorian Emerson Lake Palmer, and they are family solicitors.
And finally, Poseidon Safety Management. They have patrols in Cornwall and Devon.
Poseidon.
Bit of enthusiasm. Here we go.
Poseidon.
Bit more enthusiasm.
I do like to be Poseidon seaside, especially in Devon and Cornwall. When they go about, the burglars get a clout. They can't break into up any old wall. Oh, I like to see Poseidon seaside. Don't you dare try to get in the premises. If you do try to nick, we'll kick you in the...
Hey!
And everybody wants them to employ to employ them, really. But that was.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
that
thank
was
you.
lovely.
That's
That'll
great.
be
Thank you. That's-
£500,
You should have
please.
negotiated that before.
Oh, damn, I knew that.
Old people.
We're supposed to be able to see him.
Oh God, yeah. Sorry, I do it well. Yeah, old people, Barry. Obviously, very much
Yeah.
the focus of lockdown, partly for medical reasons.
Yeah.
But partly also because we've had some real heroes, haven't we, from your generation?
Oh, very much so. And this was my bid to be a hero. Do you know Colonel Tom Moore?
He used to manage Elvis Presley, didn't he?
Yeah, very much so. Very much. But he invented the chicken singer, Tom Moore. He was on blankety blank. He invented the singer. Elvis Presley he invented. But the most wonderful thing he ever done was for our National Health Service. He stopped standing there clapping like all you other mugs while the thing disintegrated under the Tories. And he got out on his two left feet with their damaged knees and he patrolled up and down his patio. And that is the reason the geezer's been given a knighthood. And for that reason, I would like a flipping knighthood because my service in this country, I did not fight for this country, admittedly, but if I had, right, I would deserve at least a corporalship. And for that reason...
A corporal shit?
Are you going to service the nation, Barry?
See this, my shopping trolley, right?
Yes, tartan, yes.
I am going to go up and down outside where I live until I've made £1 million. Right? And that's what I'm going to do. And then only I would like my place knock that over, my place in the House of Bleeding Lords.
Oh, he's not content with the corporalship.
No, I'm not content with that. I mean, my service has been second to none. I've saved your show. I've got you the sack at various places over the years, haven't I? I like to think that's doing the nation some sort of favour, but yeah.
So you're going to walk up and down the street with a shopping bag?
I'm not going to go mad, you know. I mean, I'll do it for a morning or maybe an afternoon until loose swimming comes on, and then hopefully I don't really want a knighted, but just to be recognised,
Yeah.
you know, for my services.
Do you feel, I know you do a lot of work with challenged people, shall we say? Angelos
Yes.
Epithemiou, it springs to mind.
My son Dave, yeah.
Oh, now. What's going on with Dave at the moment?
Well, he's
I know what's going on with him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's okay. He's doing a little bit of that, but it does make him great fun when you see him. There is that. I mean, you not drug. No, I don't think Poseidon securities want to be associated with any talk like that.
Your son assaulted me live on air when I was on LBC.
Yeah, but it was what's known as great radio, wasn't it?
It wasn't great. It wasn't great for me. I ended up in hospital.
Do you remember that he phoned you continuously all the way up there? Do you remember? All the way up
I don't
there.
remember a lot of it because I had concussion.
No, well, blood. Can I just say, by the way, just getting off this, have you lost weight? You're looking great.
I'm looking at... It's the angle. No, I haven't.
Oh.
If I do that...
Well, that's... I've got that. We've all got that, don't worry. Old COVID belly.
Yeah.
But you're looking good with that beard.
Thank you very much.
And I'm not talking about Katherine either.
Can't say mine.
Come on.
Have you not thought about growing a COVID beard, Barry?
Well, Margaret has, and blimey, she looks like ZZ Top when she comes out the bathroom. Into it. You want to whip that off? We've hired a skip, and she's got rid of some of her bush. But the thing is, we've had that taken away. You can hire it, keep it for the weekend. They'll come and get rid of all that, and you'll find it fully biodegradable.
The birds in Watford have got brand new nests, and now we know why.
Well, they have, yeah. No, she's all right. She's on the toilet at the moment. I did invite her to come in, but we've had a chicken tikka masala.
A lot of people the mask debate is raging. Are you pro or anti-mask? Maybe you might be exempt from wearing a mask.
You would not see me wearing a mask.
No?
No, I do have one. It's of Camilla Parker Bowles.
Oh.
I do like to when I got back from a joke shop. I'm very pro wearing a mask.
Okay.
I get Margaret to wear, I've got one of Jordan when she had her veneers done. And I stick that on her head, and then I stick a bag on my head in case that comes off halfway through. But no, she's lovely. I mean, I'm very in favour, and I don't understand. What is this silly blooming nonsense about masks? I won't wear a mask. Get on with it.
Yeah, get on with it.
You know, do you think we would like that? No, I won't wear a mask in the war. Oh, no, I don't want to go and fight for the country. Get on with it, you bunch of ponces. And that's going to be my electoral campaign.
Can I just try something? Hang on a minute. Can I just try something, Barry?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you'd be able to... can you... I'm going to play something. Can you hear Paul McCartney if I play this? Hang on.
You can do it right now, please.
Did you hear that?
The reaction is yes.
Okay, all right. In that case, let me just...
You're not playing a Led Zeppelin song backwards or something.
To summon the devil, yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, why would you not?
Why do you want me to check about Paul McCartney?
You're about to find out.
Oh, great. Go on. He's been asking after me again. Oh, here we go. If I sing, will it come out in the right time?
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Now, this is the second... This is the intro, as it's called. The overture.
The overture?
I'd just like to ask why you wanted me to check on the lovable mop top. I can't hear the music, you turned it down deliberately. You make me look silly. I love the Fab Four. I love them even more than the Rolling Stones.
Okay, you've gone very quiet. You're very subdued tonight, Barry. What is going on? Because normally on the phone you're very effervescent. I know you're old.
Yeah.
Very effervescent.
He's ebullient.
Yeah, and
I'm
strident.
ebullient.
And
What do you
tonight
mean I couldn't hear the music very
we couldn't
well?
hear you, so I had to turn the music down.
But then he started singing more quietly.
Do you want to try it again, or is the moment gone?
I think the moment's gone.
Oh, God, I'll speak up! Oh,
Barry Bowles did up.
Go on.
The song could have been fun, but he bowls it right up. That would have been verse 2.
Okay.
Here it comes over to you.
Can I just...
I can't hear you. We rehearsed this all afternoon.
Look, I can't help it if you... I don't know nothing about technical stuff. It's a miracle that I got all of this set up. Now, I come on your show in good faith, right?
Yes.
I'm one of this country's leading funny, vulgar old men. Me and Graham Garden. I can't think of anyone. But the point is, well, come on in. All I wanted to do was set the microphones up properly.
Are you, and you might not be allowed to tell us this, so if not, I'll back away straight away. Are you allowed to tell us about when you worked with Lionel Blair, or is that verboten?
Oh, my God. The story you're referring to is absolutely verboten.
Okay.
There was a little bit of a misunderstanding, that's all I'll say, and there was a shouting match. And that's that is all I'm prepared to say, but for a while I thought I'd nearly killed a knight of the realm. And then I went into the makeup room, and Noel Edmonds was reading the newspaper. I went, what are you doing? I'm just waiting for this to calm down. I thought, Jesus, you're the host of the show. Why don't you come out and sort it out? You know, and I said to Lionel, I said 2 words. He went, what is it? Is it a film? No. I said, is it a book? A play? I went, no, it's an expression. Oh, it's an expression. I said, 2nd word sounds like cough. Something sounds like cough. Yeah, it's a bit like... No, it was all right. It was a bit of a misunderstanding, but there's no harm done.
Wow. You told us everything and nothing there.
I'll tell you the rest later.
Oh, no.
I won't say it on stream. I won't say it on stream. What are you most looking forward to, Barry, when this all ends and we get back to normal? whatever that means, the new normal. What are you looking forward to?
Well, I like to go to the football. That's what I like. Poor old Watford have gone down to the Championship. And we go, we've been going for years and years. I mean, years and years and years. Margaret insists on sitting right on the corner flag, which is horrible because it doesn't flutter or anything now. It's terrible. But she wants to do that, go back to the football. Don't look at me blank face. That was a very funny gag. And then when that
I'm just going to laugh at it later on when I'm on my own.
Horrible image. But anyway, the thing is, I'm looking forward to football. I'm looking forward to getting down for an early bird at the Harvester.
Okay, not Weatherspoons.
No, I wouldn't go unless you paid me.
Mr. Too Much on the chat is very insistent that we ask you about Brian Blessed.
Yeah, Brian, me and Brian, there's absolutely no truth in that rumour that he swept up Margaret. And in a terrible Velcro-style incident involving his big beard and what I told you she put in the skip earlier, they were inseparable, literally inseparable for a while. Big booming Brian. No, I spent a lot of time with Brian and he's an absolute gem. Davro, Bobby Davro, he's done
Yes.
the 100 Club, he's great, smashing fella, lovely.
Samuel Thomas says, how's Prakash? Of course, Prakash, memories there. Margaret ran off with him. Was it the Nationwide he worked in?
It was Halifax in Watford, yeah,
Yeah.
Prakash. And she started going there, and I thought, all right, she's putting money in, and then there's a small deposit, but it wasn't from her side. And then they went out, they went to the Wimpy. He had a king size, and he wanted a nibble of her brown derby, but that was when I absolutely put an end to it. And if you remember rightly, the Prakash story is what won you a silver Sony.
Don't remember the silver.
Yes.
I've had 3 golds since then, none of which you were involved in. So
no, but I did actually contribute quite a lot to your show over the years.
Well, yeah, but it didn't.
No, I think I did.
Silver Sony doesn't count. I wasn't even in the country when they were handed out. Have you had any more dealings? Says Interfuser with Kim Jong Un.
Yes, he got in touch with me recently.
Did he?
He sometimes gets phones. I don't know. He claims to be him.
Right.
And he wanted to come round and all that. I won't do the accent. People don't like it. It's offensive, but he's sort of allowed to do it when... No,
don't. But,
I don't want to get in trouble with
it's Kim Jong Un. You know what I mean? It's not,
Yeah.
But I understand your reluctance.
Yeah, that's right. Let's not forget what he'd done to...
Quite a few people, yeah.
Quite a few people. Let's not.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about Kim Jong-un.
JX Mitchell says, tell Barry the carpet right store in Watford has closed due to COVID.
That's it.
According to JX Mitchell, yes.
I done a carpet right voiceover that has had millions and millions of views. And do you know how much money I've received from that?
Go on.
Not one single penny. Nothing. Nor from the minty biscuit thing that made you look so good on BBC West.
No, it didn't. The minty biscuit thing annoys me.
Well, also nearly got you fired.
It nearly got me fired. My boss said I'm not allowed to have you on anymore. But also, everyone thinks I'm an idiot that listens to the minty. Listen to this old man winding up this thick Alan Partridge presenter. I make you look good.
What famous person in Hollywood thinks you're an idiot? Because of him.
Oh, I know.
Who is it? I can't remember.
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. thinks I'm an idiot. He loves the minty biscuit, but he loves your bit. He thinks I'm Alan Partridge. When I'm actually a very skilled broadcaster that played to your rather, let's be honest, weak material.
Well, but brilliant. In fact, that's not... Well, the irony is that's not some of our best stuff, is it, Ian?
Not some of our best stuff. And you know my favourite part of that call?
I do.
Go on.
The woman who was in danger of splitting her spine.
Yeah, the spine lady. She was real. I mean,
I know.
She was on first before you.
As I always say, I feel a bit sorry for her, but in the arena of guerrilla comedy, there will always be some civilian casualties.
She's quite possibly dead now.
Well, I mean, she would have split
old.
her spine laughing, wouldn't she?
Barry, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm good.
I can see it reflected in his bins.
I'm going to just try something here. Hang on a second.
Yeah.
That may or may not
backfire horribly.
work. Just going to try.
My ears.
Just going to try something. This, I think.
Oh my God!
Just stay there. Stay there.
Oh my God!
What?
It's happening! Here it is! Ah!
Who's that young man's hand? Here we
Try
go.
it again! Try it again! Ah!
No, stop being an op. I've just posted. Right, hang on a second. Here we go.
Something's about to happen that's going to be very surprising to you.
Here we
Go
go.
on. Oh yeah. Oh, there's people coming up.
Very surprising to you.
Here we go. Can everyone mute themselves?
Chris Whitty coming up.
Everyone mute themselves.
Get on with the Chris Whitty.
Hang on, I'm muting everybody.
You better.
I thought everybody would automatically be muted.
No, look, they're all firing themselves up.
Here we go. Here we go. How do I change the settings so that everyone is muted? Everyone mute. Oh, I can do it there. There we go. Stay there, Barry. There we go. There we go. So, Barry, we thought it would be nice if we invited everybody into the Zoom chat. It would be nice. Oh, Jesus, people. We thought we'd invite everyone into the Zoom chat to have a chat with you. So do you mind if we just take a few questions? Oh, hang on, I'm muted. Barry, we've invited everyone into the Zoom chat. Do you mind if we take a few questions? You've muted. Oh, I've muted you. Hang on. Oh, Jesus. Because I've. Hang on.
What have you done?
Hang on.
What have you done this
Unmute.
time?
There we go. You should be. Oh God. This might have backfired terribly. Hang on. Unpin.
There's a reason why people don't do this stuff.
Barry.
He's invited me on the show, and then he's done how to operate the equipment.
I've got you back now.
I'm sorry.
So we're going to take a few questions. Is that all right?
Yes, but get Chris Whitty, Mr. C. Whitty, to get on with finding a cure. Is he one of them? Jesus, you don't want to be doing this. Get back to work.
Hang on a minute. Let's. I think I can unmute Chris Whitty and let's find
out what he's up to.
What's going on. Chris Whitty's gone. He's bailed. He's
realised his mistake.
He's gone. He's gone. All right, let's try. Now this should work. Hang on a second. What could possibly go wrong with this? He won't unmute anybody. Unmute audio. Paul from Brazil. You are through to Barry. Can you unmute yourself, Paul in Paul Brazil? You may not be in Brazil. Maybe it's your last name. I don't know. You.
Paul, who
has
some interest in Brazil, or has had a conversation with us about Brazil at some point.
Paul.
Can you flash up Paul on the
Show
screen?
him big.
I'm trying to. Hang on. Oh, well, I haven't got time to show him a movie, have I? That would be ridiculous. Hang on. I'm just trying to. Paul.
Yes. Go on, you. Yeah, go on.
Paul. Yeah, you laughing, Paul.
Unmute.
He doesn't want to. Why are you in? All right, he doesn't want to. Let's try.
Simon.
Simon.
He's usually quite chatty.
Simon, can you unmute yourself? This is.
I can, yes. Hi.
Right, would you?
Oh, hello, Simon.
Hi, Barry. How are you?
Oh, not so dusty, old chum. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. I watched your Cheap show, and I thought it was I was the only one in the country that thought it was good.
Well, thank you, but not quite.
Not the only one.
Me and
one of
Nolan
few people.
Yeah, thanks, mate. It's good, wasn't it? Yeah. I thought it was suddenly. You never know, it might come back one day.
Okay, stop flirting. What would you like to ask him?
Ask Barry. Where's Margaret right now?
She's in the toilet, unfortunately.
Still?
Yeah. Oh, she has. It's hard to get her. We have to get her off with a bloke from the council on a winch.
All right.
So, yeah. I'll phone them up in a minute. Hopefully they haven't gone home. Coming in a minute, love.
Right, I am going to invite. Hang on a minute. Colin Stillman, can you unmute yourself, please, Colin? You've done it. There we go. Is there anything you would like to ask Barry from Watford?
Hello, Cole.
Hello. I suppose I should ask, have you caught the COVID yet?
Oh, straight in there. It's a good question, though.
Yeah,
I'm
surprised we forgot.
82 years old. I think if I had, I wouldn't be talking to you tonight. I'd be having a slow death of another kind, which is a real one as opposed to this virtual one. No, I'm in the rudest of good health, Colin. I keep myself very much isolated. I've got a variety of books, magazines, DVDs. I've got internet access, and I have a lady who comes round and just, get me limbs working a little.
What do you mean get your limbs working? What does she do?
No, nothing rude. She gets me to stand up, that sort of thing.
Okay.
So I'm very still speaking. I've got a variety of lovely neighbours.
Okay.
I've got not quite finished. And I've got my wife, and we do have all sorts of lovely.
Manipulate your legs. Right. Let's take one more. We've got Lisa. Lisa, can you unmute yourself, please? And is there anything that you would like to ask Barry?
Lisa.
Lisa.
Oh, she's coy.
She's coy. All right.
Very coy.
She's very coy. Well, I tell you what, Barry. Why don't we get everyone to sing a song to you, and then you can wave goodbye? How about that?
Oh, I love that. And listen, everybody, can I just, in the spirit of keeping your spirits up, we are going to get through this. I got through a war. It wasn't the Second World War. It was a game I was playing, Fortnite. But the thing is, I got through that. And if we all just think about those lovely days, we're going to get through it. So don't worry, guys. We'll come out the other end soon.
Hello?
God bless you all. Listen, cavalry. Call the cavalry for the last round.
Save our gracious Queen. Long live our
noble Queen. God save the Queen.
Send her
victorious, happy and glorious, will to reign over us. God save Barry. Thank you, Barry. Night.
Silly old sod.
God, dear God. Dear God, I think I wish I wasn't a subscriber now, because I need 2 minutes off.
I think I know why Margaret's hiding in the toilet.
Flippin' heck. What's going on? Okay. My youngest wants to play. My youngest watched a bit of our show tonight and wants to play with your youngest.
She's in bed.
Good, as mine should be. Outrageous behaviour. Well, that was fun. I don't know if it was any entertainment value in
it. Was of no use.
It was of no use. Why didn't you let me in the Zoom chat, says Balcony Shirts? I did. I let everybody in. I got a little bit. It wasn't as smooth.
No.
As I was expecting
it
to be.
Wasn't quite as smooth as we expected, but it was pretty much what we thought would happen.
United by Fate says, honestly, the funniest half hour of my day. Thanks for humouring the elderly.
You gotta do your bit.
Sam says, I knew an old socialist who loved listening to the World Service, but he told me he won't have the national anthem played, so has to turn the radio down when it comes on. Only problem being, he'd have to hum it, so he'd know when to turn the radio back up.
Deary me.
Sorry if I didn't let some of the people in the chat. That was the first time we've done that, and that was an experiment. We have got Angelus Epithemiou is coming on next week. We got Dick and Dom coming on soon. So there's a guy called Brett Goldstein coming on who does a podcast that I'm going on, which I'm looking forward to. He's coming on next week. Danny Wallace is coming on. James Buckley is coming on. I just need to sort out dates. So we got some cool guests.
Yeah.
Coming, really cool guests actually.
I love Dick and Dom in particular.
They're such nice men. They're such charming men. I did a podcast with them. They got a new podcast series coming out, and I did an episode of it. And it's such nice, charming, funny men.
Why have I got the feeling we've forgotten to ask someone really good?
John Ronson, I'm going to ask.
No, there's someone I was meant to. It'll come to me. It'll come to me.
It'll come. So I've just done one advert in this break. All right. Hot day today. Tired day today. A bit of a lazy day.
Oh my God. And I slept on the sofa last night. Well, I say I slept on the sofa. I slept on the sofa for about an hour, and then I slept on the floor for the other hour that I slept. Because when I got home from doing this last night, my eldest, who's just had braces put in, was up.
Oh, well, she's not enjoying it, is she?
It really hurts. So she came downstairs, and I sort of dosed her up and tried to sort of do my best to make sure she was comfortable, but then she didn't want to lie down. Because, you know, all her face is aching. So we ended up both of us sleeping on this. We watched a bit of daft telly, and then we both ended up sleeping on the sofa, sort of half sat up. And I was awoken this morning by my youngest kicking me because I was on the floor. I must have got on the floor so my eldest could have a sleep on the sofa. And she said, "Who shot Mummy?" Fully dressed I was. What an absolute state. What an absolute state.
Any chance of Timmy Mallet? No. Excuse me. Doesn't really interest me. Get Mackenzie on. Yeah. If I asked him, he'd quite possibly do it, right? But I always feel weird interviewing Mackenzie because I lived with him.
Also, it's not his natural
No.
comfort zone, is it?
No.
He would do it as a favour to you, but you
Yeah.
would feel like you were...
We recorded a funny little thing last week for 4 Extra that I think they're going to put out as a separate little 3-minute bit because it was funny. But that kind of the interview. I mean, he's interesting. He's done some amazing stuff, but the interview is not his natural format. Mickey Dolenz, we're looking at that. Vic Reeves.
Tell you who I would love to catch up with, but again, he's one of these people who you never quite feel. You feel like he's doing it out of kindness, and he doesn't feel comfortable. Neil Hannon.
Yeah, he doesn't like interviews, and I always feel I upset him. But I think.
But we don't. I think he's just very.
Yeah.
I mean, he's very dry.
What about Eloise from Absolute? No, I don't think so. OJ Borg, I like OJ. I know OJ a little bit. Possibly. I don't know what we talk about really.
Tell you who we should ring.
Yeah.
Although we'd have to pay him $150 an hour.
Yeah.
Not even an hour, 5 minutes.
Gutenberg. Gutenberg would probably do it.
Ask him.
Yeah, I'll ask him. Someone has suggested, and do you know what? It might be Kevin Rowland.
Yeah.
Because he's got that album's being re-released. I'd love to chat to Kevin Rowland. I'd love to have a chat with him. I might reach out. Yeah. No, a bit of tension with Timmy Mallet. No, it just doesn't really interest me. Frank Sidebottom's dead, Melon Ball, so that's going to be a tough call. Although we have the Ouija board.
I saw someone suggesting Tony Slattery. There's reasons why that might not be great, but I did see that he'd done a little update on his Twitter feed, even though he's not the one that does his Twitter feed, is he? But saying he was all right. Because a lot of people have got a lot of affection for Tony, especially after that documentary he did.
Tony texts me every now and then. He'll text me, and I'll reply, and he doesn't reply.
No.
And that's it. And I text him every now and then, and he doesn't really reply. Stephen Tobolowsky, yeah, possibly. Adam Buxton, possibly. Tommy Boyd, he probably wouldn't want to do it.
I don't know.
He's never wanted me to interview him in the past. Maybe he'd want you to. He doesn't like being interviewed.
No, he doesn't. But it wouldn't really be an interview, would it? What we're doing isn't really interviewing, it's just having a chat.
Dougie Anderson, yes, definitely. Richard Herring. Richard Herring would probably do it. I'm still really intimidated by Richard Herring, even though we've laid any beef that may have been there has been laid to rest. But I just find myself very intimidated by him. Limmy is coming on. I've asked Limmy. He just said, look, can we? If I did it, could we do it as a spontaneous kind of thing? I don't really like planning these things. I said, dude, you let me know if you want to come on, and you're welcome to come on. So that's going to happen.
Anyway, and you know what? It's really cool. People tweet us all the time asking us to talk to certain people. And, you know, we don't mind suggestions at all. One request, though, please.
And don't at them.
Don't at them.
Don't at
because
them.
Then, you know, sometimes we get people going, yeah, I'm up for that. And we're thinking, well...
Here's the thing. Someone said Mel C. I would love to. I don't quite know how do you remember, this is one of the coolest things. Do you remember, was it at the Sonys? Right.
Yeah.
Where we won.
First Sonys.
We won, right? We won gold, right? And then I'm kind of at the front, and I think Kath was there.
Yeah, I was.
And someone else was there. Mel C strides over. All right, Iain, how's it going? I've never felt so cool in my life.
But
all right, Iain, how's it going?
Susanna Reid as well.
Oh, Susanna Reid, yeah. Yeah, I was more impressed with Mel C. Mel C, a Spice Girl.
They're both fantastic. I was sort of sitting there like, is this normal?
I wonder, and I don't. I go ask Mel C. Kate Robbins would do it. Of course she would. Love Kate Robbins. I put it down. I'm right. These are some good names here. I love Kate Robbins. Brian Harvey wouldn't do it. Paul Denham would do it probably, but I don't. I mean, I know Paul a little bit. Again, it's weird interviewing people that I know. Shane Ritchie's been a bit quiet, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He was all over us. He's a radio fan. He's not a Twitcher. He's a radio fan.
I wonder whether he's got the podcast.
Well, then we'll send them to him.
We'll ask him. But yeah, what a nice fella he was.
Enough suggestions. The phone lines are open. So that's a T-shirt. I bought this on Etsy.
Did you?
Yeah, bought it on Etsy.
I thought it was an actual proper...
No. It's nice, isn't it?
They've done it nice, yeah.
It's nice, isn't it? There we go.
Hello, caller.
Hello? Hello?
Yes. What brings you to us tonight?
I'll tell you what brings me to you tonight is that I'm watching some TV and there must be a massive delay. So I'm watching you and Ian just doing something completely different, and then you pick up the phone and you're talking to me like you're operating the thing, this dummy. So, yeah.
What T-shirt am I wearing on the thing you're watching?
You're wearing no T-shirt, you just got your tits out and you're just having a good time.
Okay.
Well, that can't happen because that would be against the TOS.
TOS.
Oh,
Tits on show.
Oh, well, I must be watching the wrong website.
You must be.
Okay. Ian, I've got a bone to pick with you.
Okie dokie, Roman.
Would you mind?
Pick it. People can call in about anything. Pick that bone.
Okay. As long as we're not being sworn at.
Proceed.
Okay. I was chatting in your chat last Friday, and you just annihilated me with the F off on the chat because I was trying to say your level's a little bit too high. And I didn't realise someone called in about some problem at that time when I pressed enter on the chat.
Right, and?
And why did you do it?
It depends. It depends. If it was the bit that I'm thinking of,
It
I was
is.
telling... Well, you don't know what bit I'm thinking of.
I know the bit you're thinking of.
Oh.
Well, okay. Please tell me.
It's the bit you're thinking of when someone called in about their issues with substance abuse, and everyone, you got the mods to say.
Wasn't the
you
bit
got
I
the
was
mods
thinking
to
of. Wasn't the bit I was thinking of. So
yeah,
you were
very
wrong
good.
there.
Okay,
you
very
were
good.
wrong there. Well, not very
All
good.
right, I'm wrong.
Very bad.
I'm
You were
wrong. Oh, okay, I'm wrong. It's fine. Okay, but then you asked your mods to say, look, what are the levels at? And fine. And I just said to you, it's a tad bit too high at the moment when you had a really important call. And you said F off in just the most expletive way.
Well,
I was having
hang on, and let me interrupt, because you can't say F off in the most expletive way. F off is F off. You can't have the most expletive way doesn't mean anything. So let's just focus.
No,
on
it does
the
mean
language.
so. No, it does mean something. When you say F off, you can F off can have many levels. Okay, F off can be a bit joyful F off, or it could be a really angry F off. And
Okay, it was probably angry because you're obviously quite a boring man.
Oh, come on, Ian, don't be like that, mate. Come on, Jesus.
This is a very boring call.
Really?
Yes.
You're going to be like that?
Well, I'm going to be
right.
honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, look, I'm with you. I'm with
Very
you, and
you're not with me.
Okay, what do you want me to be then? Just not with you at all.
Well, you're not with me. I don't know what "you're with me" means. Katherine is with me. My
Okay.
dead dad is with me. You're not with me.
Okay. No, I mean I follow you. Okay. A different phrase of term. Okay, I follow you.
Here's the thing. How much have you had to drink? Because I find talking to drunk people really boring.
I've not had anything to drink. I'm on medication.
So that causes you to say a different phrase of turn.
It causes me to be confused and slightly slurred with my speech at times, but I take it at night. Okay.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Thank you.
What is the point of this call? How do you hope this call is going to end? How did it end in your head when you thought you were going to do it?
Well, it's just hey, look, it's not going. It isn't going to end for me. It's not going to be resolved. I just wanted to just convey the point. I was lying here on Friday night and chatting to your chat in a really
Okay,
nice way.
You've told us that already, so let's not repeat stuff because that is boring.
Ian, don't be nasty, mate, 'cause I'm just trying to be okay with you.
Paul, listen, I'm literally not being nasty. I'm just...
You cut me down at every bloody point,
I'm asking
mate.
you not to repeat yourself. I'm not being nasty.
Okay, I won't repeat myself, but I'm just saying to you that I had a really bad day, and I switched on to you, and I thought I'd have a good fun night, and I joined into the chat, and everything was good, and everyone started saying the volume levels are a bit too high.
You're telling me again, Paul. You're telling me again.
Yeah,
Please
I'm just
don't
saying
tell me
to
again.
you.
No, don't tell me again. Don't tell me again.
Okay, I won't
You've
tell
me
you again.
The fact you had a bad day, nothing to do with me. Don't tell me the story again.
Nothing. But
yes.
I just want to say that it was unfortunate. It was unfortunate that I caught the beginning of a conversation that was important to you.
It's unfortunate.
That you looked at the screen and saw that chat at the same time.
Yes.
Okay, and I am sorry for you for you have seen that. Okay.
Okay.
And but I didn't. The F off. I swear to God, mate, it hit me in the chest.
Okay.
Right? It hit me in the chest. It's like someone saying to you who just, a friend of yours saying just.
We're not friends. We're not friends.
You're not a friend. I'm saying a friend of yours saying to you.
Not, but that implies that you and I are friends. We are not friends.
No, I'm saying a friend of yours saying to you.
We are not friends.
When they're trying to just be so helpful to you.
We are not friends.
No, but I'm saying it's like a friend.
No, but it's not because we are not like friends. I'm a presenter. You are a listener or a viewer.
Okay. Well, that's great. But I'm saying it's like a friend saying to you, ever when you're trying to be helpful.
It's not though, because
why is it not?
Because we are not like friends.
Yeah, but we contribute to your show, mate.
But you are not my friend, or you're not like my friend.
Okay, it's like someone saying to you when they're trying to be helpful, not a friend.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, maybe you could just tweak this slightly, and you go. Right.
How do you know it was aimed at you? If you said that loads of other people were saying it in the chat, how do you know it was aimed at you?
Well, it was aimed at me because you mentioned my name and you said F4.
That is good evidence. Okay. You were probably being annoying.
I wasn't. Well, I wasn't, but I just caught the... I could see why you thought...
It was annoying to me. I tell you what, here we go. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
Well, I'll listen to your side, okay.
I don't have a side. I don't remember it and I don't really care. But thank you for bringing it to my attention.
Right, okay, but after that, you had a bit of a thing with Kath. I thought, the guy is going through something at the moment, and that's probably triggered it, and so on and so forth. But I had a really dreadful sleep that night because I just thought, Jesus, because when you're watching it on a screen, on a 48-inch screen, I tell you what, it's right at you, mate.
Okay,
it's right at you.
Okay, this is a show.
Yeah.
This is a show. I don't remember telling you to F off, but if you did, thanks for bringing it to my attention.
Okay.
I'm not going to apologise if that's what you want.
I don't want you to apologise. I get it. I get what you do because I explode at a moment, so I explode and go off on a tangent and right. put someone in their place.
Okay. Are we?
But you're not going to apologise. So you're in your own little zone. That's fine.
Well, now you've made an assumption.
You just said I would have repeated what you said to me.
No, when did I didn't use the word zone. I did not say I'm in my own little zone.
Okay, if you're not going to apologise, then what zone are you in then?
I've got no idea what you mean by zone.
Well, I mean that you have a different process to your friends and your audience.
Yes, of course I do. Yes, of course I do.
Yeah.
That's obvious.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Well, that's what I mean by zone. But I understand that.
I don't really know what we're talking about now.
Well, we're talking about the difference between how you respect your viewers, your contributors, to your friends.
Yeah, obviously, of course.
Yeah.
Paul, can I just say something? It's really
Catherine.
it's really important that we have boundaries You need boundaries, and so do we. And I'm sorry that whatever happened last weekend upset you and everything. But
it did a bit. Okay.
Yeah. But the thing is, it wasn't necessarily. I don't know. But you seem to be taking it very, very much to heart. And
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that I had a really bad day, and I tuned into you guys to have a bit of.
I can't be responsible for everyone that's had a bad
I'm
day
not
that's
asking-
watching the show. That's irrelevant
Jesus,
to me.
Ian, I'm not asking you to be responsible. I'm just saying.
No.
that
But that
I
is
was
so
trying
close
to
to tell you
help
to
you.
F off.
Wait a minute. This is the
I was
point.
just trying to help you, mate.
No, Paul. This is the point. Your expectations are too high of two people that you don't know. You can't expect every single interaction to bear in mind something we can never know, what kind of day you've had, what you might be going through at that point. And I think it's too much expectation to put on people. Boundaries,
I
Paul,
appreciate
boundaries.
it. Thank you very much, Kath. But it goes both ways. In as much as you don't appreciate what your audience are experiencing, or your
You're
chat
speaking for everyone now.
contributors. Yeah, but you don't appreciate what someone who's typing something really.
I can't because we've got 1,000 people watching us, right? I can't think in my mind.
I'm not
God,
I'm not
someone's
asking
been to
you,
a
I'm
funeral.
not asking you, but
Someone's lost their job.
to use
Someone's
the
had
F
great
off word to
sex
someone
today.
who's saying your sound levels are a little bit too high.
At that
is
time,
a little bit too
at
much.
that time, yes. I don't know what.
Okay.
Listen, this is such a boring call. It's so boring. It's obviously important to you, but it's boring. So
Well, it is important to me because
Great, okay.
Yeah,
And
it
that is the
important
worrying
because it
thing, Paul.
affected me.
No, but this is the worrying thing. It shouldn't be this important to you. We didn't do anything to you.
But it is important to me because it is important to you, to Ian to say F off to me at that moment.
He wasn't saying F off to you. He was
important.
saying F off to whatever was going on in the chat that was distracting from the show.
No, it wasn't. It was F off at me.
No.
For saying
That's
the
where you've got
volume's
it
a bit
wrong.
too high.
That's where you've got it wrong. It wasn't to you.
Well, he says I said his name, which I'm
Well,
not
he
doing.
said
but
my
what I mean
name.
is, but it's just a name in the chat box.
There we go.
Yeah, it's just name and chat box. When I'm sitting here on my own with just watching you guys, and I'm just trying to I'm trying to make your show a little bit more better than it is. Okay.
No.
All right.
No.
I'm trying to make. I'm trying to
stop.
There's that
No.
leap over
No.
the boundary again.
Let me and Kath make the show
No,
better
I'm just
than
saying.
it is.
You asked us to do that for you. You
Didn't
said
I-
to
I
your
didn't
audience,
ask you-
please do that for me.
I didn't
It's all
ask
about
you-
us making
Hello?
it better.
No, it's not. It's literally not. It's literally not. You've totally misunderstood the concept of the show. It is not about you making this better. If that's what you've got from me, I apologise because I've not been clear. So let me clarify. The show is not about you making the show better. That's not what it's about.
Not about me. No.
No. Okay. Or anyone making the
it's about
show
your
better.
audience
No,
contributing
it's
and making
not.
it better.
It's not. It's
Yeah,
not.
but you asked us to. You said it's all
not.
about us.
No, it's
It's
not.
a learning process.
I've never said that, and it's not. And if I've given that impression, I'm going to apologise. I'm going to make it really clear now.
You're not giving the impression. You've actually stated it.
In that case, I must have been crazy. I'm stating the new late night alternative mission statement.
What's the new late night
I'm telling you.
alternative?
I think this has always been it, but I'm going to tell you now. The show is not about you or any of the listeners making the show better. It's about me and Katherine doing the show and making it as good as we can. Do you understand that?
I do.
Great.
I do.
Thanks for your call.
Thank you. Bye.
This is the frightening thing, right? Because it's such an intimate thing. And there's people saying, oh, we're being cruel. And no. Boundaries are really important. Everyone needs to know where their responsibilities begin and end. We can't get in your head. We can't be your best friend. We can't do the thing, whatever you're looking to us, whatever gap in your life you're looking to fill. It can't be us because...
But also as well, all of the comments saying, come on, man, switch him off, it's ruining the show, says Mike Whitehurst. This is the show. This is the show. The show isn't what you think it is.
This woman comes over super condescending.
Who says that? This is the show. By the way, if you're a non-subscriber, we take like 20% of what you say. If you're a subscriber, we'll take 80%. But this is the show. That call is the show. Because, do you know why? Because it was in the show. So that is the show.
And the reason why we have to be quite clear about it is it can get really dangerous when people blur the lines. You know, I've had stalkers. it can get really dangerous when people think we're talking directly to them the whole time, and that what we're saying is in some way an oblique reference to them. We've got to be really clear, and it's the fairest thing to do for us and for you, and the safest thing too. Do you know what I mean? Especially this time of night when people are really vulnerable.
I enjoyed that call.
I'm sorry you found it condescending. Maybe if I'd sworn more or shouted or something, but I do tend to keep a kind of calm tone.
Did that same person call me rude or condescending or anything? I would suspect not. Pick on the woman. It's really interesting. It's a really interesting thing that I kind of got a bit of that vibe at Talk Radio, but I didn't see it. But doing this on Twitch, which does have problems with misogyny and homophobia, I get to see it all at the same time immediately as Kath sees it. And it's really interesting that you had a pop at the woman.
Condescending. I'm not allowed to express an opinion in some people's
You don't
minds.
call blokes condescending. It's like if a bloke is forceful, he's powerful, he's strong. Woman does it, she's a bitch.
Yeah, she's
What an
bossy.
angry bitch.
Bossy.
She on her period.
When do they call men bossy?
They don't. It's really interesting.
I find it fascinating. But then, that's me being condescending, apparently. I don't lose my rag a lot.
I enjoyed that call. That's what the show is.
I think it was a conversation worth having because he's not the first one to make that mistake.
Let's take this call. Hello, Jim.
Good evening.
Good evening, Jim.
I just wanted to ring in and say thank you very much for the bag. It's arrived.
Hey, now remind me, you won the bag. Which of our fab competitions did you win?
I won the one where you had to follow yourself, Kath, balcony shirts, and retweet the competition tweet.
Beautiful.
And then
There you go.
got picked with the word umbongo coming out of Catherine's lips.
And you picked. You won one of these bags.
One of the bags, yeah.
Good bags, aren't
fantastic. It is too. It is. It's good, yeah. You can fit loads in it. I was surprised how big it was, actually.
Yeah.
I just wanted to
Congratulations.
show my gratitude. I haven't been able to come in since I won because I've been on early shifts, but they're done now. So
Can I just
thank
say,
you very
we've
much.
got an excellent tlna.co.uk for things like T-shirts and the bags and stuff like that. IainLee.com for things like the membership cards. We're going to send the membership cards out on Monday. Also, if you've ordered a poster, I'm really, really sorry. I haven't got the white plastic things to go on the end of the tube.
So we can put it in the tube and it falls
So
straight out.
we've got the posters are all signed and they're addressed and they're ready to go. And hopefully this weekend I'm going to get the plastic thing. So I'm really sorry. I know some of you waited a couple of weeks for those. But we've got a new product out that is out on tlna.co.uk. It is, and thank you to Simon, it's this as a T-shirt, minus Share. Share is not in it. But it is this as a T-shirt, is 15 quid. And all profits, so any profit that me and Katherine would make and any profit that Balcony Shirts would make, I think it works out about £7.50. That covers postage. The rest of it covers postage and making and stuff. All the profit goes to Samaritans. So it looks really, really cool. And I've posted a link on Twitter. And so thank you, Simon, who designed it. No one would buy his drawings, and now it's on sale on a website.
People can be wearing them.
Yeah, so thank you, Simon, for letting us use it. Thank you, Scott, for making it up. It looks brilliant. If someone could post the link, so I'll show that. There we go. Thank you, Matty. And I'll show a picture. Let me just show the picture of it now because it does look. So look at this, man. It looks wicked. Let me get it on here. Scott's done such a great job. Simon did a great job in designing it. Where is screen?
Took him hours though.
Look at that. Look at that, man. Isn't that great? I love it. We're going to get Scott send us some. So all profits from that T-shirt, works at about £7.50 a pop, are going to go to the Samaritans, who we are big fans of. And I just think it looks absolutely brilliant. I love that. It's my
Mark
favourite.
Vandal 18 is right. It is like a photograph. It's uncanny.
I love it so much. I just keep looking at that picture, so thank you, Simon. Anything else, Jim?
I'm glad to hear the membership cards are coming out. Me and my wife Jenna have ordered a couple of those, so that's good to hear.
We're going to do those on Monday. Come round early Monday, and we're going to set. Yeah, we'll post those on Tuesday. So we'll sign it and get it all done and laminate, and they'll go out on Tuesday. Also, one day next week, right? Get this, Jim. we're going to do the show 9 till 12. It gets a little bit easier from next week to do lock-ins, to go over the 12 o'clock thing. And we are going to, midnight, we're going to stop taking phone calls and stuff. Or maybe we'll carry on taking phone calls, actually. And we're going to play Fall Guys. Because me and Kath and my youngest and her youngest been playing Fall Guys all day. Suffice to say, me and Katherine, absolutely awful at it.
Well, I don't know. I practiced quite a bit afterwards, and I got better. At first, I just couldn't get anywhere near the end. But now, I think I qualified 4 times out of about 10
I only
times.
qualified once. And my youngest, obviously, when he was playing you, Katherine and my youngest were playing, and he would qualify quite often.
He was like, where is she?
And then he'd go, Kath would die, and he'd go, right, Kath, watch me. Spectate me now. And it's like, well, yeah, okay.
I did. I got some good tips.
So we're going one night next week, Jim. So everyone, I think you can have cross-play on it, PC, and we're going to be playing it on the PC anyway. One night next week, maybe even Monday night, we'll have to chat. We're going to probably stick around for another hour or so and have a bit of Fall Guys. You are all invited in to come and play with us, and we'll just have a right old laugh. And we'll stream it, and it's not cross-play yet. Okay, so we're going to be playing it on the PC on Monday, straight after the show. We'll keep the stream going. You can all watch it, and if you want to come and pile in, you can come and pile in, and that will be fun.
Awesome.
Nice one, Jim. Thank you for the support, mate.
Have a good one.
Cheers. Tatty bye. 0203 286 6370. I believe this is advert break number 2 of this hour. I am remembering to do.
Ooh.
That wasn't me.
I just moved, and both of my feet are sitting on the wheels.
I don't know what that means.
Well, look, I'm on like a sort of.
You've got a long dress, so I can't see. Oh, hi chihuahuas.
But that's where my feet are. But I just got to move forwards.
Okay, that's a ghost. Oh, and I heard that. Hello,
Bonsoir.
James.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, very well.
Thanks for
thank
starting
you,
that rousing chorus for Barry earlier on. It was very much appreciated.
You're very, very welcome.
What can we do for you, James?
I'm a little bit perturbed by what did that fella had to do to win all of that bag full of prizes?
Well, it's not full of anything. This is just my bag.
Oh, it's just the bag.
This is just my bag. That when we had it stood up to weigh it down, I put in some monkeys books. So he doesn't win a bag full of prizes, although that's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing, but I remember, and I don't know how many of the people on the chat will remember this, but I won a prize of you.
Yeah.
And I had to physically go and get it. And I won a trainer and 15 pence.
Oh, flipping it. This was a great competition I did.
Yes.
Was it just called Find the Trainer?
No, it's called Shoeing Box.
Shoeing Box. There we go. And can you
There
tell...
you go.
And what did that constitute?
Can you tell Katherine how that worked? Because this is before I knew her.
That worked with Iain leaving clues as to where he'd left a shoebox somewhere in London.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you'd left a shoebox anywhere outside in that time, it would have been exploded by the Metropolitan Police.
Yeah.
So there was only one place it could be.
Yep.
And I turned up and I claimed it.
You told me about that.
It was the reception of the radio station I was working in
You
at the time.
lazy git.
Yeah, very.
Exactly right.
Very. Have you
And-
still got the shoe?
I do. I had to give the trainer back. I think that belonged to your former producer.
Oh, did it?
I was allowed to keep the 15 pence.
You're very welcome. What did you spend it on?
Well, I didn't actually, because I was worried I would financially benefit from the persuasionists in some way. So
Well, someone had to.
Yeah, so I sort of out of just moral duty, I gave it away.
Out of respect for good comedy, you could not touch that tainted cash. I understand. I totally understand. Yes.
That was the way it was. I just wanted to quickly call because after winning that,
yes,
I came to see you in the Camden Ed when you were playing with Boom Hour X.
Oh, flipping heck, as a band.
It was a long time ago.
Yes, man.
And I turned up on my own, and you, bless you took a good hour out, I reckon, 45 minutes to an hour, to just stand and have a chat to me.
Well, there you go.
That was it.
There you go.
That was it. And I'm under no illusion that we're mates. And but you were really generous and really kind with your time. And we stood there and we had a chat for a long time.
Yep.
And that was it. I didn't walk away thinking, oh, Ian's a mate of mine, because we're not. That's
We
That's
made
the way it
beautiful
is.
love after that, though, didn't we? You're forgetting that part of the story. Beautiful love, and it was
In
beautiful.
your memory, in my memory, it took me a long time to get over that, and frankly, a lot of money in therapy. But
Okay, I loved it. I loved it.
Well,
Hey, listen, James, thank you. That's very. I remember that
No
evening
worries,
very,
mate.
very well, and it was we were.
Oh,
You
do
know,
ya?
I was in a band, and people would come and see us. And
Yeah, that's it,
of course, I'm
yeah.
going to talk to them because it was a really weird thing to come and see. I appreciated it. Thank you, man.
No worries, mate. And listen, yeah, if people phone up and they think that by virtue of having a chat to you that they end up being your mate, then more fool them, really.
I've
'Cause,
got loads of people in the chat saying you look like James Blunt. I can't see it. Have you had that before,
Oh,
though?
I don't. I've had a. I'm one of those people that's difficult to say who they look like, but I have seen a photo of who was that fella in Coronation Street. He had the curtains, and he
Curly
subsequently
Watts?
put. No, not Curly Watts.
Okay, all right.
No, who's the fella? Adam Richmond
Oh,
or
Adam
something.
Rickett.
Oh.
Yeah, Rickett, and he did an interview in the Mirror the other week, and apparently that he's let himself go a bit, and that looks a bit like me. But apart from that,
He's
yeah,
married to a reporter on GMB, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah, yeah.
Is he so?
Yeah, he is so. He is so.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, bless him. He looks like if he looks anything like me, he looks like he's been fished out the Thames.
No, he's a
2
very
weeks
handsome
He's
man.
a good-looking guy. You're a good-looking guy. I'm a good-looking guy.
you.
We're all good-looking guys. James, nice
All
to
right,
talk to you,
mate.
mate. Thank you.
Have a
See
good
you
one.
See you
Cheers.
later, bye.
Bye-bye. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. You can Skype. That was a great picture.
Those halls of yore, yeah.
Yeah, a great picture.
We should get her on.
Oh, let's get her on, definitely. Definitely.
She was fab, wasn't she?
Yeah. We'll write these
If you're on Twitter, halls of yore, she's brilliant.
I'll ask Dennis to come on as well, Dennis the Courier, if he's up for it.
Yes.
If he's up for it. I don't know how he's feeling at the moment. Let's mention some of these subs. Thank you, Herb. Thank you, Gucci Tooch. Thank you, Paul99. Harry B for gifting a sub. Adam H177. Broccoli Dan. Dan, he's in the United States of America. Ems a lot has gifted subs. Coin Gary has gifted a sub. Vim Fuego's resubscribed.
Thank you.
I could really do with having my spirits kept up with keep your spirits up special. You've missed Barry. Hello, Emma.
Hello.
Oh,
I'm here to add
stop talking. Whoa. What was that? What was that?
What's
That
going
was
on?
loud. I'm going to turn this up very carefully.
Well, that woke anyone up who was drifting off.
Flippin' heck. Try again. Sorry, Emma. For some reason, you are, as they say in the business, you're coming through hot.
Should I whisper?
No.
Will that help? Is that okay?
I think I've got our volume. Everyone's gone.
Is everyone okay?
Nelly says, rest in peace, earphone wearers. Thanks, I'm deaf now, as friends Russ.
Sorry.
Wow, it's not your fault. I don't know. Because you're a professional.
I'm
Everyone else is using a crap phone.
I'm using a phone as well, but I don't know. Anyway.
Put her face near the bowl.
Okay.
She knows how to use it. She's a professional broadcaster and producer. That's why.
What's going on, Emma Caution?
I'm just here to add some more positivity and say hello, and that's about it. And make your show better and be best friends. That's what I'm here for.
It's a strange business.
If you tell me to F-off, then
now you're breaking up. We noticed this on the radio, but it would quite often take months, sometimes years, for that sense of entitlement we refer to it as to develop. On Twitch, and I wonder if it's because it's visual, I wonder if it's because it's Twitch. It's been 2 weeks that has kind of built up.
yeah, I don't know. That is weird. Well, is it?
Go on.
People are enjoying the show, and they feel like they're part of it, and they like you too. And if you tell them to F off them, then maybe that's sad. I don't know. I don't know. It is weird because in the chat people were sort of like trolling and being arseholes occasionally. Most of the people were fine, but then occasionally the people get banned. You've had a few, because I've listened to all the podcasts and stuff, and you've had a few people saying, "Oh, I can't believe I got banned. I only did this. I only did that," and you go, Well, and you weren't a band. We're not just handing out bands for this. Anyway, people are very quick to try and argue the case, but there's no case to be argued.
I wonder whether the culture of Twitch is such that people think that it's, Bantosaurus Rexville, and they're not used to people being a bit more careful about the sort of environment they create in the chats. I don't know. Maybe it's that.
And there is an issue with misogyny and homophobia in particular on Twitch. They have issues with it. It's kind of a known thing. I don't know what they're doing to combat that. I'm sure they're doing something. It's just really satisfying brushing my beard like this. We're gonna keep this as friendly as we can.
Everyone's complaining we're too quiet. What's going on with
No,
this?
no. Now people, no. I've got it absolutely spot on now. Yes, you can hear us. You can hear us. We are on maximum volume. Sounds fine.
Okay. Am I too loud, or should I keep whispering?
You buggered up the system.
I think I have. The spookiness. I moved Kath's chair, and I sent the ghosts, and now I've corrupted your sound stuff.
I'm going to cut you off.
There we go.
That was a loud call.
Yeah,
that was a loud call from Emma. We used to work with Emma.
She's never normally that loud.
When we're doing the radio. 100 bits, thank you. Not a spaceship. Way too quiet. Can I show you? I was reminded of a video. I'm wearing a Beach Boys t-shirt. I love the Beach Boys. And the narrative of the Beach Boys, as it has, you are quiet. We can't be quiet. We're on maximum.
Did you turn it down when she?
Yeah, but then I put it back up.
No, I'm talking about the listener, the viewer.
But the thing is, we're on loud. I mean, it's not going into the red now for some reason. No, I've muted it. Sounds fine. No, right. The narrative of the Beach Boys is Dat Harry guy, turn your freaking... Right, time out Dat Harry guy, because he's trolling us. The narrative of the Beach Boys is, right, that Brian Wilson is a genius and Mike Love is an a-hole, right? And I don't buy that narrative.
Well, it's similar to the Paul McCartney in the Beatles being the one that was spoiling everyone's fun.
Yeah.
I think actually when you're in a band with people you've grown up with, and drugs get involved, someone's got to be the unpopular one who says, right, are we doing this or not? Who's going to take this seriously? Who's going to organise it? I suspect that's what's gone on there.
Right. But, so the narrative doesn't really hold true. But there are examples where it can be, you can say, oh, Mike Love is an idiot, right? So I'm gonna play you. This is from, I think, well, not all of it, because it goes on for a while. 1988, right? And the Beach Boys are inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's this really silly, meaningless, nonsensical thing that... Hang on. Pats wants to come in. Hello, Pats. Come on, darling. Quick. We're busy. Thank you, baby.
Scott Balcony's saying, are you saying that Mike was the talent?
I'm saying Mike was a poet, yeah. I'm saying that it was Mike that conjured up all the wonderful images of surfing and the beaches and...
the wonderful images he conjured up when we went to see them last time. Quite 80s images of girls in...
All right.
swimwear.
No. But that's the thing. Yeah, okay, of course, California girls and stuff like that. All right, it's dated and it's sexist and, it's
But they
lousy.
were boys when they were talking about those girls. They're not anymore.
Okay, hang on a second. Hang on. All right, Warmth of the Sun. Now, did he... Because you've got to be careful, because... all right, here we go. The Warmth of the Sun lyrics, right? This was written as... was written when they found out that John F. Kennedy had been shot, right? So they wrote this. What good is the dawn that grows into day, the sunset at night, or living this way? They're kids.
Yep.
And they're singing about angst, right? I've got the warmth of the sun within me at night. The love of my life, she left me one day. I cried when she said, I don't feel the same way. I don't feel the same way. That's a mature line. That is a grown-up line. I'll dream of her arms, and though they're not real, just like she's still there, the way that I feel. My love's like the warmth of the sun, it won't ever die. That is stunning, right? That is stunning. It's a little bit card. Yeah, it's a little bit. But that is written by some kids.
It's no Lucy Speed, You're All I Need, is it?
I cried when she said, I don't feel the same way.
Yeah.
Flippin' heck.
Hey, mate, you don't have to convince me.
That is a mature line. That is a mature line. Right, okay, so this is them at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, right? About 1988. This is great. This is great. This is great. This is great. Elton John presents them. Elton John presents the award, right? Look at Mike Love.
He's doing full Mike Loving.
Now, what we found out afterwards is Mike Love had been fasting for 8 days before this.
Okay.
Okay? And Brian's supposed to be the crazy one.
Thank you, Elton, for that wonderful induction.
So that's Brian Wilson. Look at Brian's glasses. Brian's got like granddad glasses
27 years ago,
Sid
over a
Little
summer
glasses.
weekend in 1961, my cousin Mike Love and I got a bright idea. We were going to write a song. My parents were going away, and they left us some money for food. As soon as they split, we went to the music shop and rented some music equipment.
His
By
glasses.
Sunday night, when my folks came home, we were very hungry, and we had written a tune called Surfing.
Look at those glasses, man. I want to see it. Can we get a front shot?
Who could have known then that 27 years and 52 albums later, we would be standing before you receiving this very great honor. We're very proud and very grateful. I only wish that my younger brother Dennis could be here at our side tonight. We miss him very much.
He's a giant.
I have all. I also started my day by listening to records by all of you.
Here we go. Let's right now we're going to skip forward a bit because it's not Brian's speech that we're interested in, right? Here comes Carl. Poor Carl. He's dead now. Listen to lovely Carl.
I've been asked to say a few words on behalf of our beloved Dennis, who's gone. And this would have thrilled him beyond belief. And so, from Dennis Wilson, I thank you.
Sweet, straight to the point. Ladies and gentlemen,
you heard
Mike Love.
from Cousin Brian the reason why we started making music and the reason that keeps us going. And it sounds corny, but you can hear it in the harmonies, those of you who are musicians. And the reason why people like the Beach Boys.
He's about to diss the Rolling Stones and Muhammad Ali.
Is because we love harmony. We love music and we love harmony. And we love all people, too.
Okay. Does he love it? I mean, this is creepy already, right? This is intense. The other Beach Boys have disappeared. This is intense. I love this.
When I went to school, high school, my cousin Brian and I would jump over the fence, ditch class, we'd go surfing. Now, we couldn't surf very good, but it was a whole lifestyle thing. We would listen to the music, the R&B music at the time. And some of our favorite records were the doo-wop type of deals, and there you go again with harmony. And I think it's wonderful to be here tonight, but I also think it's sad.
He's about to diss the Beatles.
That there are other people who aren't here tonight, and those are the people who have passed away. Those are the obvious ones. But the other not-so-obvious ones are people like Paul McCartney, who couldn't be here tonight because he's in a lawsuit with Ringo and Yoko.
He's nodding like.
Someone stupid puppy says, "Is that the Tiger King?"
That's what he sent a telegram to some high-priced attorney in this room, you know? Now that's a bummer, because we're talking about harmony, right, in the world. If we can't get it together in America and in England in harmony within our groups, I mean, believe it. You can believe it, the Beach Boys have their own interstices.
There's Ringo puffing away on a fag.
Or whatever you call it, squabbles. But that's a bummer when Ms. Ross can't make it, you know?
It's like
He's furious, isn't he? He
yeah.
feels personally slighted
Yeah.
they've not come to his party.
This is like Ricky Gervais hosting the Golden Globes.
The Beach Boys have continued to do we did about 180 performances last year. I'd like to see the Mop Tops match that.
Look at the look in the eye. He's challenging the Beatles.
Put your wanger away, please. Mike, love.
There's Julian Lennon looking. Look how embarrassed Julian looks. Look. He's having a fag.
I'd like to see Mick Jagger get out on his stage and do I Get Around versus Jumpin' Jack Flash any day now. Now, a lot of people are going to go out of this room tonight thinking that Mike Love is crazy. Well, they've been saying that for years. Ain't
Isn't this the weirdest thing?
What's really on your mind, Mike?
nothing new about that.
Elton John has a great line at the end of this, by the way.
Are you okay?
What I'm talking about is forget this room. The United States is 6% of the population in the world. That's why I came here tonight with Muhammad Ali.
He's going to diss Muhammad Ali, guys.
Don't do that.
Muhammad, salam alaikum. I didn't hear you say alaikum salam. Alaikum salam, he said it.
There's a dark vibe, isn't there?
Look at those dead eyes. Those cold, dead eyes.
Okay, I don't care what anybody in this room thinks. You know when they were talking about this guy with the guitar? Arlo's father? Woody Guthrie, yeah. Well, I knew that because my father used to sing some of those songs. And my mother, Emily Wilson, I'm first cousin with Brian, Carl, and the late Dennis, the surfer of the group. When they first came to California, they were Kansas Dust Bowl Swedes, all right? Swedish people who didn't have enough money to rent or buy a house. They lived in tents on the beach in Huntington Beach, California when they first came out, all right? And now we're sitting in this room with all this glitterati of the glissando.
Glitterati and glissando.
Right, here's the thing. There are people in the chat going, oh, he's obviously had a line before he's gone in. He wasn't druggy,
really
was he?
a druggy, no. Probably wouldn't.
All 6% of us. And we're hassling, we're fighting intestine squabbles, messing around. What
did he say? Intestine?
I think he means internecine.
What does that mean?
Within an organisation.
Okay. Oh, sorry. We're nearly at the end.
Dust Bowl Suite came out, all right? And now we're sitting in this room with all this glitterati of the glissando. All 6% of us. And we're hassling, we're fighting intestine squabbles, messing around. What I want to see is this whole room recognize that there is one Earth here.
Okay.
That's why we're taking it.
This is it. We're in the home straight now, guys.
And I want us to do something fantastic with all this talent and all this wonderful spirit and soul. And I'd like to see some people kick out the jams. And I challenge the boss to get up on stage and jam.
Why does that sound like a threat rather than an invitation?
I want to see Billy Joel, see if he can still tickle ivories. Let me see. I know Mick Jagger won't be here tonight. He's going to have to stay in England. But I'd like to see us in the Coliseum and him Wembley Stadium because he's always been chicken shit to get on stage with the Beach Boys.
Here we go. I think Elton John's line comes up here.
Thank fuck he didn't mention me.
There we go. Let's go.
God save the Queen. I love him so much.
Isn't that some clip, though? It is so uncomfortable, which is partly why. It's partly why. And it ties in with that phone call from Roman earlier on, right? That was uncomfortable, that phone call.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Well,
I really enjoyed it because when things are uncomfortable, I feel alive, right?
There've been emails since, so obviously. It's
Oh,
not
have they?
quite working.
Oh, go on. What have we done now?
Oh, no. He thinks we're talking directly to him.
Okay, all right, okay. Okay, fine. But I enjoyed that because it was uncomfortable, right? Where else on radio, on Twitch, on telly, are you going to feel uncomfortable because there is an air of tension, right? When it's not people going, oh, that's a great point, thank you so much, or I disagree with your point. You actual confrontation, right? Where it could go either way. Love it. And people going, oh, it's ruined the show. No. That is the show. The show is us having a laugh. The show is me and Kath having a laugh. The show is me and Kath sometimes falling out a bit. The show is us trying to entertain you. The show is sometimes it failing to entertain you. The show is sometimes you calling in and having a pop at one of us. That is the show.
Do you know what we can promise you, though? We won't make it up.
No.
You know, the internet and the media in general is full of people making up, disagreements just to try to grab your attention because niceness doesn't work.
Okay, all right. I've seen the emails from Paul. I didn't say that about him, did I?
No, we were talking about the atmosphere sometimes online.
Yeah, Paul, not saying you're misogynist or a homophobe. I'm really going to suggest, right, now I am talking to you, Paul Roman. I'm really going to suggest those emails you sent me are quite worrying because it really does actually portray a real sense of intimacy that we do not have, okay? I'm talking to you, but for the rest of the show, I haven't been, okay? I don't think this show is for you. I'm going to say it now, right, Paul? I don't think this show is for you. Okay, I just don't think it's going to work. So,
I don't think it's going to do you any good.
No, thank you, and I wish you the very best. Okay, Finley has emailed in. Ian, it's Finley. I've not had a good week, and I feel like speaking to you, but I don't want to talk about it on the show. I'd like to talk to you off air over the weekend. That is not going to happen to anyone. And now I'm not speaking specifically to you, Finley. I'm speaking to other people. First of all, I'm away with my kids this weekend. Secondly, you're a 15-year-old boy. It would be totally inappropriate for me to talk to you privately like that. And thirdly, I make it a real point of I can think of 2 people in 20 years of doing this where I've spoken to them off air, and that's because they're alcoholics and I could help them get to a meeting. That's it. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to suggest you speak to your parents or a teacher or a friend or the Samaritans. Is it 15-year-old could speak to the Samaritans? Or I'm going to suggest that maybe you speak to a priest if you're religious, or you find someone to speak to that is outside of this kind of fake box is what I'm going to suggest, and I wish you the very, very best of luck. Have we talked about our sponsors this hour? I don't think we have.
Let's do it.
Greg, if we're gonna do it right. Do it with me. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. It's sponsor time. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. We're all feeling fine. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum.
This is the Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee and Katherine Boyle.
With the sponsor time. It's sponsor time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You did the other bit though, which you don't normally do.
Well, I was feeling in the mood.
I think it's funny when you do that.
Do you?
Because your face, yeah, I think it's really, really funny.
Because I'm an excellent lip syncer.
That's it. That's it. That's what it is. That's what it is. Gregorian Emerson Family Law Solicitors. What we'll do, if you pass me that sheet, I'm going to find a testimonial that of
some very ordered sheets.
It's a family law solicitors. If you're getting divorced, man or woman, they can help you out. I happen to know that quite a few people have got in touch with Richard Gregorian to talk about getting some help and stuff like that. So let me just find. Here we go. This is from RH. I wanted to write and say a massive thank you for your sage advice on how to resolve conflict and improve communications, which was a great deal of help. Your advice gave me greater insight into what happens when one or both parties get caught by the dispute and helped me avoid the bear traps in the heat of the moment. With your help, Richard's legal and other advice and my barrister's representation, I've got through the children contact stage of this divorce to hopefully be a wiser, better parent to my children, a more effective co-parent dealing with my ex, and a happier, more insightful person. Thank you for helping me gain such insight, which I know is going to make a profound difference now and for the future. GE Law is the place to go to, and just have a little look and see what's going on, and you can have a chat, and that would be absolutely lovely. Somers Waste Solution. Catherine, talk to me about these guys, please. I love James and Mark.
Consolidated approach to waste management. What they mean is they're a one-stop shop, so they can sort out all the kind of different aspects, regardless of how big or small your business is, or the different aspects of waste that you may have to deal with it. Because apparently, normally what happens is you've got a certain person to sort the hazardous stuff out, recycling goes to someone else, clinical waste to someone else. They can do the lot.
Do it all.
But if you're smaller and you just need a skip, something like that, or your bin's taken out, they can sort that out too. They can manage all for you under one management umbrella is the point. Give them a call. They're happy to talk things through with you. They guarantee that they'll give you a fair deal. They may be able to save you money, and they think it's probably very likely to be able to do that. But they'll certainly be able to improve your green credentials. So give them a shout, and they'll be happy to chat you through with no obligation.
Poseidon. By the way, Bob the Cat has got a swish new logo. Thank you. I can't remember the name of the person who did that, but thank you. Look at that. Poseidon Safety Management. They're on Twitter. And by the way, everyone has said thank you so much for following everybody on Twitter. It's really appreciated. And it can really make a difference for a small a business, or a business that perhaps people haven't heard of. Even if you're not going to use them, if you're following them, it can really make a difference. So thank you. Poseidon Safe on Twitter, Poseidon Safety on Facebook, and they are based in Cornwall and Devon, and there are people patrolling Cornwall and Devon now with the Poseidon Safety logo on their shirts, on their jackets. They are making Cornwall and Devon safer for everybody. One of the things they do is they have these rough sleeper kits. Unfortunately, one of the parts of their job is, because this is what they're paid to do, is you have to move homeless people on when they're sleeping in doorways, or on trading estates or places like that, and that's a lousy job. And Poseidon Safety Management that is not a great job. So they do completely off their own bat. They give them a little kit that's got some water, a pair of socks, some chocolate, hand sanitizer, and a little bag of dog food. So that it is, it still probably isn't going to be a great experience for a homeless person, but actually it is significantly better. And they are spoken to as a human being. I remember when I used to work in Absolute, and I'd go to the studio about 9:30 at night through Soho, and I'd quite often talk to the homeless people, because I do, and sometimes they'd recognise me. I remember sitting down with this guy outside Soho Theatre and chatting to him, and the police came along, and he said, you should go, this isn't going to be pleasant. I said, I'll stick around if you want me to. He said, no, it's near. And I got up and walked away, and the police, they weren't aggressive, but really condescending, like they were talking to a bit of shit on their shoe, And I just thought, geez, Poseidon Safety Management don't do that. They will talk to people, in a friendly, they will treat them like humans.
Do you remember that kid we saw as we walked out from Talk that time? Really young lad. He's very kind of delicate-looking blonde kid. Walking the streets, and
Oh God,
he haunted us for quite a long time, doesn't he?
Yep. I do remember that.
He just seemed so just so lost and young. It's such a shame.
If you want to sponsor us, send an email. Although I've got to say, next week, full house.
Yeah.
We'll never have more than 4 sponsors. And we got a full house next week. We've got 4 sponsors coming up. You can book us for a week. You can book us for a month. We've got all kinds of different rates and stuff. So send us an email. But full house next week. So week 4. And we've you get mentioned in the show, you get mentioned in the podcast. And if you want us to clip the videos and send them to you, happy to do that. I was going
to say, what's been really brilliant about the sponsors up to this point, and I'm hoping that's the way it's going to go, is that they all get the show. They're people who've been listening for quite a while, and they want us to do it, in a human way. They don't give us a big sheet of things that we must read out, otherwise we'll be in trouble with them.
They get the show. They don't mind if we dick around a little bit,
They actively encourage it.
They encourage it. 0203 286 6370. Ollie is in the house. Well done, Ollie. Welcome back. Ollie's been ill with the COVID. So I hope you don't mind me saying that. I don't think I've broken any confidence. He's been poorly for months. And that's one of the things about the COVID is some people get it, you don't know you've had it. Some people get it and they're fine in a couple of weeks. Some people obviously pass away. Some people have it for months and months and months. It affects your breathing. And a new side effect, hair coming out.
I've heard this.
Hair coming out.
I was listening to LBC earlier on. Ian Dale.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Who was the one that was on before Ian Dale?
Sheila Fogarty.
No.
Pass the Parcel with Andrew Castle.
It was a fella.
Insane in the Ian Payne.
No, I can't remember who it was.
Okay. All the ones I got.
It was that nice Eddie Mayer.
Oh, Eddie Mair, yes.
Yeah, so Eddie Mair was talking to people who'd had it, and it was he was talking about the long-term effects of COVID. And some of them, there was this guy that came on, and his speech was really kind of slow, and he said that he's not getting back up to scratch at all. His pancreas has been damaged. You know, his internal organs are suffering. Vitamin D goes right down, apparently, as well.
Yeah.
Thing is, he's a vet, so he said he'd been self-treating, and he'd given himself blood tests afterwards, so he knew just how badly he'd been.
You know,
hit
cats
by
have
it.
had it, and
Yeah,
dogs
and
have
the
had
dog.
it.
Blimey.
My hair's quite big, isn't it?
Well, you say it like it's a bad thing. Do
Can
you
I-
like it smaller?
Can I do?
Oh no,
Can I?
no, that's getting no.
Can I do it? Because I don't agree with him. I look like a really bad baldy. I look like that. Who's that character? Not the Rabsy Nesbitt character. He's doing another character,
He was
didn't
called
he?
Baldy Man, wasn't he?
I look like Baldy Man. Baldy Man.
Well, hey, look, it's good to experiment with new looks. You look like Cumbo.
What's
Hello,
that?
Sloop.
Am I live?
You live?
Oh my God. Howdy to both of you. It's good talking to you on Twitch TV. I've got to get used to this, man.
It's very strange hearing that voice coming out of an actual person.
I'm actually watching Iain comb his hair. That's madness. Looking sexy, boyo.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
Looking
I'm more
hot.
than just meat.
And hair.
I know, man. Listen, I did have a reason I wanted to call in, actually. I wanted some advice.
Oh, go on.
Right. At the moment, we're considering getting a new pet. Okay? Now, there are others that want a dog, but I really want a cat. But there's a couple of things that are kind of stopping me at the moment. I want to know how you two deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But do you know this guy, Jackson Galaxy?
Yes.
The cat father or something?
Yeah, it's good. We watched his show.
So I've been watching that, and I've been looking at the rescue sites and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
What's the thing about cutting their nails?
I don't cut mine.
Why would you do it? The only time I ever cut a cat's nails was Velvet when she was too old to scratch them. She didn't go out and walk on concrete. She didn't scratch them to shorten them. So I had to do it because they were digging into her.
I think
and they
house
cut her.
cats are a different thing. If they're going outside and they're getting hard ground, then it's...
No, you don't cut a house cat's nails.
The Americans do. That's what's confusing him because of Jackson Galaxy.
You don't do it. You don't do it.
My
right?
friend here does it, but he said it takes two of them, and they pretty much have to
It's
swap
horrible.
the cat.
It's really stressful. You don't do it. If you've got cat scratchers or sofas, then that will do it.
I don't think the vets in this country will do it either.
No. And certainly don't put those little pods on their nails that you can buy, like little thimbles. Don't do that. That's horrendous.
What's the thing about bathing them as well that they were talking about, which they look terribly distressed? Oh, God, I've said the wrong thing here.
Now,
I need a lot more research.
I had to bathe George once because he's fluffy, and he was twice actually, and he shat himself.
Yeah.
And he was that's it. But no, they bathe themselves. They're cats.
Fair enough. Well, the only thing is I live near a railway track, so I have to kind of consider that as well.
I've got a railway track in my back garden.
I have the Jubilee line literally on the other side of my fence. I mean, how close are we talking?
Literally in my back garden. It's my back garden.
Well, not literally in your back garden.
All right, it's the other side of the fence. One of my cats didn't come home last night, and when a cat doesn't come home, I have to climb up and walk along the train track looking for their body. And so far, it's not. But they're fine because they know, and it terrifies me and it worries me. But they know.
But how do you make the decision if it's a house cat or an outdoor cat? Because when I look at the sites, it says they'll need a cat flap, and some of them don't. I mean, do you decide that, or is it predetermined? I mean,
I
from
can't
when
talk
they're
anymore, Catherine, because I'm so offended by this.
I need to do more research, don't I?
I think you do. Listen, I think if you're getting a rescue, it will depend on how old they are and what they're used to.
Yeah, because we were talking about maybe buying a kitten, but then I saw that documentary on Vice, you know, the one about what's going on in Australia at the moment, and I felt really sad watching that. Do you know that?
No.
Australia's having to cull sort of like loads of cats, and they put money into it. It's on Vice, and they're now paying people to go and basically kill these cats.
Fun holiday. But I got my two, Patty and George. I got them as kittens, and they're rescue cats.
All right.
So you can get all of it. How do you decide whether it's an indoor cat or not? It's whether you've got a soul or not. Cats are meant to go outside. You can restrict when they go out. I don't let my cats go out at night time. I lock the cat flap.
Yeah, but if you let them have their own free will, how do you make that decision? I mean, surely the cat comes back, or is it down to feeding time?
Feeding time? The cats always come around about an hour back before feeding time.
There is a school of thought that the longer you keep them in, the closer they'll stay to the house.
Yep.
So for example, I didn't let Willow out until after she'd been spayed and everything, right?
Yeah, of course. You have to keep them in
Exactly.
after that.
And
she was in for maybe 4 months, 5 months.
She was in for about that, and she was already quite old when I got. Well, she was a kitten, but she was 14, 15 weeks already.
And had been litter trained already.
She was done.
They litter train them within days.
She was great, and she even sort of wipes her hands. But she.
You can train them to use a real toilet.
You can, but it's a lot of faffing.
You really can.
Have a look on YouTube. People do amazing things. Willow will do high fives, but she won't wipe her own bum. But she goes in the back garden and doesn't go any further than that, Willow. But she's lazy. It depends on the cat. They've all got their personalities. You can't really train a cat beyond, coming to you when they're hungry.
Do I need to research breed as well? With the greatest respect, Kath, I'm going to take it easy how I say this, but I have a family member who works in a house where there's a British Blue short hair, and apparently everyone else is in their way. I mean, it's their world.
She's very arrogant, Willow. That's part of the charm.
She is, right. You're putting a human personality on a cat, right?
Yep.
British Blues are not lap cats. They will not sit on your knee unless they want to, right? And she prefers not to. She'll sit next to me. She likes to be around us. Whenever we're doing something, she's always there. They were the inspiration for the Cheshire Cat. So she'll be around, kind of this presence in the house. But she doesn't necessarily want cuddles and stuff until she does. And then she'll throw herself at your feet and roll over like a dog, and you can tickle her tummy. But it's up to her. Whereas he's got, for example, my sister's got a rag doll.
Okay.
And those cats, typically, and again, they vary personality-wise from cat to cat, they're like puppies. They'll run to you. They'll want to sit on your lap. They want to be... all that sort. So it very much depends breed-wise. If you want a cat that is... My cat is totally chill around the kids. She doesn't mind being picked up by my daughter. She'll be picked up by me, but she lets you know when enough is enough. But she's not scratchy or anything like that. She's just not bothered about cuddles.
The question of the sex in terms of boy or girl, because I've heard people give me advice on the download, go, oh, don't go for a boy, they're a bit random, go for a female cat.
I've heard people say the opposite. I've heard people saying that boys are more affectionate, but it depends on the cat. You can't guarantee
Depends on the cat. But I got a boy. I haven't had a boy since I was a kid, and I got one of mine. He's a boy, and he's an idiot.
Right?
Toby was my little one that died when I was 11, and I got George now, and he's very affectionate. In fact, Patty, where are you?
Patty is a right little...
Is that Patty or is that George wanting to come in? Everyone's asleep. Pats.
I heard someone
Patty cries if she can't find me, and I have to call for her. Cats are wicked. Get cats. They are the best thing. Don't get dogs, although I've been thinking about getting a puppy. And they are just a joy, and let your cats run free, and they are wonderful, and they're the best thing that you could ever have. Get more than one. And you can get rescue cats that are kittens if you're patient.
But get the right one. Go and meet them, see where they come from, and see if they like you.
No.
They choose you, actually.
Listen, I'll do some more research and I will call again. My God, I've just seen myself. I need to lose some weight, man.
It's COVID, man. It's the lockdown. The lockdown love handles, buddy. We're all there.
And listen, hopefully when I call you, I'll have lost a few pounds. All right.
All right. Nice.
But keep going. You guys are killing it on Twitch, man.
Thank you, Sloop. Thank you. Yes, he was watching the wrestling in the background, and good.
He loves wrestling.
For him. Cats are the best. I love them. I did think Lucky disappeared last night, and I did think, oh, here we go. And I went next door and saw...
I did say it was a kiss of death calling her Lucky, to be
that's the boy's name. It came up that. I went next door and saw Betty, and she checked the garages, and I checked the sheds. I checked the other neighbours. I was putting my shoes on to go and walk along the train line, and she just wandered in. Yeah, in fact, I don't think she's back tonight. I'm sure I know she's going to another house.
Someone's giving her double dinners.
Yeah. Iain and Katherine are quiet. We're not going into the red as much as we should be, and I wonder why. Oh, I know why. Try. No, that's not going into the red either. I wonder why. Where are we on the mixer? It's up to 100. Can that go any more? That doesn't go any more. Let's down. It doesn't do anything. I wonder why. I can't help you guys. We normally go into the red. And I don't know why we're not going into the red, because everything here is maxed up to the maximum. If I put a little bit of the old, there we go. You see, got to be careful because we're just kind of on there. I don't really know. I don't really know. Louder would be good. Well, I can't do it.
But then other people are saying it sounds fine.
Screw you guys. To put your louderness up, Your Highness, Your Royal Highnesses. My hair looks like a wig tonight. You fiddled with the echo at the start of the show. No, that's just that. That's just that.
That's not fiddling with the echo, that's using the echo.
Did you get to watch any of Laurel Canyon yet? No. Lots of talky action in it. Actually, I'm reading some liner notes for a Peter Talk album we're putting out. I wonder if the press release has been launched. I think there's a press release coming out about my newest project. Here's my thinking, right, about my record label. I think I might be done with it. Has the press release been released yet? Because I can't say what's going on until it is.
I saw a little tease for the finest project yet.
Oh, we've got an amazing project coming out on the record label, and it is going to be amazing. I don't think it's been teased yet. Has Dolenz tweeted it? Oh, I've given it away. Who is involved? There we go. Okay, fine. Hey, Pat. Hello, Patty.
Where is she?
She's somewhere. She's around somewhere. Anyway, there'll be an announcement.
There she is. Hello, darling. What's the matter? I think there's a moth or something she's after.
Poor little thing. Poor little pudding. So I'm doing this record label. I may be coming to an end of that. I've not really had much to do with it for a while because I've not been very well in the head. And I just feel like my work there is done. Get this one out because this is going to be a killer. I just feel that Glenn, who I would do it with, has been doing it. He's been carrying it all for quite a long time, and my input is certainly not required. And I don't think I'm necessarily contributing much to this great project we've got coming out.
Don't you think that you carry quite a lot of affection in the Monkees fandom, and
yeah,
that helps?
He's doing all the legwork.
Yeah, but you're the face man.
I'm the face man. I don't know. We will see. 0203 286 6370 is the phone number. I'm not carrying on until we get a phone call. Evening, Lee.
Hello, Lee.
Hello.
There he is.
My sister-in-law works in casualty, and she told me that someone came in with a can of Heineken stuck up there behind. And while they were trying to extract it, they accidentally pulled the ring pull. That's it, really.
Gosh.
Okay.
I can believe that happened.
But that was a joke, right? Because it was ring.
Oh.
Wasn't it?
No, I bet it isn't.
Let's call him back. Was that a joke because of ring?
No, it's not a joke. It's a true story. She just told me about an hour ago.
And that happened tonight?
What do they call that?
No.
Torpedo?
Yeah, someone is asking, stupid is asking, did she chug it?
Well, no, of course not.
It would be clean.
Not really.
Well, the beer would be clean.
Yeah, but it's coming out of the...
It'd be warm though, wouldn't it? Body temperature.
Yeah. Also, she's would be drinking on duty.
Got more stories, but she's embarrassed. I've told you. I mean, you don't know.
Dave says correctly, surely if someone had a beer can up their butt with the ring pull outside, anus side...
Yeah, we said that. Should have gone other way around.
No, but of course you should pull it, because then the booze comes out, and then you can clench your buttocks and squeeze it, and that would make it easier to extract, wouldn't it?
Well, the story as told to me was, like personally I'd have gone the other way around. But the story as told to me, like whatever tool they used to extract just got caught on the ring pull.
And this is a joke about rings.
No, it's not a joke. There's other stories as well. That was just the most recent one.
I had a nurse friend who had to extract a light bulb.
Buzz Lightyear, I heard just a minute ago as well. Buzz Lightyear.
Oh,
toy.
don't name them. Don't name him. Please don't name
Oh,
anybody. That's
sorry.
not fair. Don't name anybody. That's
What,
unfair.
Buzz Lightyear? A toy?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
you
nice
meant he had Buzz Lightyear
I
happened to
think
him.
we just found out where Beyond is.
Right. Okay.
Let's get his suit off first.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right.
Gosh.
Thank you.
We really don't pay your sister enough.
Thank you. Thank you. What a world. What a world where you think, you look at something, you go, I think I could. Shall I? I'm going to give it a go. You know, boom. Yeah, maybe you fell on it. Yes, and while it was wearing a Johnny.
That was a ketchup bottle, yeah.
Is a made-up name.
Oh, good.
You take this one.
Hello, Stuart.
Hello, are you all right?
Oh, it could be a real name.
Sorry?
I thought we have to be careful. It hasn't actually happened for a while, so me saying it will tempt fate. But for the first couple of weeks, we had a lot of actual white supremacists calling in. But they would quite often use made-up names like David Rowbottom and Simon Hempsley.
Like super normal, but...
Yeah. And then we saw your name, Stuart, and I won't say your last name, but and I just went...
Yeah.
White supremacist. So I have to ask you, Stuart.
No, I'm not.
What do you think about multicultural Britain? Are you for or against?
Well, I can tell you what my surname means without giving my surname away.
Yeah, go on then.
It's a grave digger on a hill.
Yeah, Barrow.
It's a Scottish name.
Oh, yes. Imagine burying someone on a hill and then when it rains. There's a great Highgate Cemetery, Stuart. I don't know whereabouts you are. There's no reason I should, but Highgate Cemetery is great. There are two sides of it, right? And one side is the public side. You can go in and it's got Karl Marx and I think Zeppo Marx is in there as well. And it's like a really interesting walk around. Thank you very much indeed. The other side, you can book a tour. Now, I was given a tour by, I can't remember his name, the BBC reporter Flossie's dad, John Waite, thank you. Right, he was a BBC reporter, really interesting man. And he's also a tour guide there. And because I know him a little bit, and I know his daughter a little bit better, not particularly well, he gave me a private tour and showed me all the bits that you don't normally get to see, including, he pointed out where George Michael was going to be buried, or where George Michael was, but there wasn't a stone there at the moment. He pointed out the polonium. Not Litvinenko. Was it Litvinenko? No.
Yeah.
Possibly. Pointed out him. But then he took me to the crypts, right? And the crypts, you can go in. And he said that during for a long time, Highgate Cemetery was kind of run down and no one was really looking after it. And there was like there's a vampire that lives there, right? But also the crypts were in such a bad state that a lot of the caskets had kind of fallen apart. A lot of them are lead lined or certainly metal lined. But a lot of them have fallen apart. But because they had been lead, the bodies were perfectly preserved. And so
I've heard that, yeah.
What kids would do in the 50s and 60s, they'd go and get a body from the crypt, right? And they'd go and play with it like a dolly.
Take pictures.
Right.
And they'd set it up and some of them would be dressed up and they'd play with them. And there were slight exaggeration, there were bodies all over the place. And people would go and play with them.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, I've got to be honest with you. I've never done that.
Okay.
No, what I'm ringing for really is actually a couple of over the last couple of days you was mentioning about since you left Talk Radio and how you've been treating the wrong word. How you've our other media companies mess you about and what have you. I was listening to a podcast from, and I don't know if you're aware of it, Ross Kemp's been doing podcasts on YouTube.
No, I didn't, but I know he got stung by a wasp recently.
Oh, that picture.
Yes, he did. His lips were massive, weren't it?
Yeah, it's a great picture, yeah.
Yeah. And he's interviewed Chris Moyles.
Okay.
And he was pretty much backing up exactly what you've said. He basically said within a week of him leaving Radio 1, he was on the pile. No job offers, other job offer, put my teeth in, other job offers coming in for other work. I mean, it was basically constantly called, and it would just reiterating exactly what you've said. It says, I can't believe how bad they treat you, basically.
Well, but that's the way it goes, and it's easy to forget that Chris Moores was huge. He had the hugest Radio 1 listening figures. It wasn't my cup of tea, but people loved it. And you're right, as soon as he came off that show, he disappeared.
Yeah, literally. I mean, he went to LA, I think he was saying, because he didn't have any sort of any sort of means of earning for nearly 3 years. He was saying.
I think it's the danger of having a very definite style and personality on the radio that isn't like everyone else, right? If you can do the safe pair of hands, inoffensive, slightly beige, but nice enough, you'll always have work, I think, because you can go in and out and no one notices really. You can stand in for people and you don't rock the boat and you don't take the attention off the person whose job it is all the time.
Yeah.
We know people like that. We know one person in particular who's on the radio all the time.
Yeah.
Because he's the stand-in guy. But if he were to go, there wouldn't be a load of letters about how could you do this to him, because people don't feel that strongly about him, because he doesn't rock any boats. He doesn't,
Do you know
what I mean?
Just mediocre, just plodding along.
Just all right, just nice. Just nice.
Yeah. He was also saying that how they actually got rid of him as well, and he was shooting off after one at shows, do some recording for television. And literally, they just called him back for 10 minutes and said, "That's it, you've done."
Yeah.
And they held I just found it. I don't know. Maybe it does happen. I've never experienced anything like it myself, but I just find, you're up there. Probably what I dare say one of the greatest positions in radio in Europe. Would I be right in saying? I don't know. I just find it bizarre that you could just be gotten rid of at top of your career just like that.
Well,
all it takes is for one boss not to get it.
Yeah. I mean, they were saying it were coming down further from the foundation, BBC, saying that basically that they wanted a younger demographic, and he was basically saying, well, what, surely it's just the overall figures that count, and they were as big as they were going to be for years, basically. But I just thought I'd share it with you. I didn't know if you were aware of it.
I wasn't, Stuart, but thank you very much indeed. I appreciate that. Let's have a quick look in the chat. Thank you, Hayes, for the subscription. Thank you, Not a Spaceship, for the bits. Thank you, Herb. Don't forget, follow, guys. Follow. We're on every night. We're not on tomorrow night, actually. Every weeknight from 9 until midnight. Next week, we're going to do some later shows as well, and we're going to play a little bit of Fall Guys on the PC if you want to join us. Thank you, Iain Lee Fan. Thank you, Derry Girl. Thank you, Ollie H19. Thank you, Weldon DJ. Sam Brixton. Thank you. Get the Zombies on Melon Balls. No, probably not, but thank you for the suggestion of the Zombies. They're an excellent band, and it's noisy tonight, isn't it?
There's something.
I'm going to get a new wire for that, a slightly longer wire for that, and we will be there. You got anything, Boyley?
Yeah.
By the way, sorry, isn't it hot?
It's so hot.
I've got the windows open.
So I've got this really massive baggy dress on because I just,
It's going to be a heat wave this weekend.
I started watching something this afternoon that's quite fun and quite interesting, but I get the feeling it's going to get really dark in a bit, about Divine.
Okay, yeah.
Really
I don't really know much about Divine.
No, I mean, my kind of early introduction to Divine was Hairspray, because, I was that kind of kid who liked, hang on, I'm gone a bit misty. So I started watching this thing, and it was something I read online saying why, and you can see it at the moment on Amazon Prime for like 99p. And it's really interesting. If you're into sort of documentaries and stuff, this is the one. Told by a doctor at the age of 10, his parents were, that he was more feminine than masculine. Right. So they obviously had picked him out as a gay kid then. He tried to sort of toe the line, and living in a small town kind of mentality. And he ends up living just down the road from John Waters. And that's how they met each other. They were like the two gay kids on the street. Right. John Waters said we used to drive past Divine, or Glenn as he was then, when he was a kid at a bus stop, and he was just a kid wearing preppy clothes, but he was obviously quite camp. He said my dad used to shudder because he'd already marked him out as being, the only gay kid around there. Didn't realise the kid in the back of the car was also a gay kid. Anyway, it's just a really interesting friendship. and like creative friendship. They started making films just to amuse each other, and it kind of just spiraled.
I don't think I've seen anything Divine.
Did you know Divine ate a dog poo? Actually ate a dog poo.
Yeah.
But that was the point. Like when they first started out, John Waters used to just try and be as gross as possible because it got people talking.
Yeah.
And he used to say that if people threw up in the cinema, it was like a recommendation, a good review.
I love a good vomit. I nearly vomited the other day. I felt very vomity.
Well, you've got your gag reflex in, right? Is it
What do you mean by that?
your sphincter?
I don't have a sphincter in my mouth, and
So
that
you
sounds
can't
vulgar,
burp.
but I can't burp. But
And sometimes you just need to have a good old belch.
yeah, but I love a vomit. I love a vomit when actually the worst kind of vomit is a migraine vomit, because normally when you vomit you feel better.
Yeah.
You don't-
Feeling sick is the worst.
You don't with a migraine vomit. With a migraine vomit,
What comes out of nowhere.
you throw up and you think I'm going to feel better, and you don't. You still feel just as bad, but now you stink of vomit, and you're probably going to vomit again. But I love a good, just when you're feeling ill. That when you're there, and it's really. Let me get close up on this because.
I mean, as if a close-up was necessary. The best feeling is when there's nothing more left and you know it's over.
I love it. I love it.
Hello.
Listen, I think, Paul.
I love you, Ian.
I think that we say thank you very much.
Married?
I think we say thank you very much for your service.
I was
but
going
this
to pick up
isn't.
the phone.
This isn't for you. This is. I don't think this is for you.
Ian, I've listened to you for years, mate. Honestly, it is
Okay.
for me.
Well, it
I
isn't
was gonna
because
pick up the phone.
your email. You said, "Are you calling me homophobic and misogynistic?" I have
No.
no idea why you would think we were calling you that.
Because you suggested it afterwards, but I don't want to go into that.
No, but we have to go into it because this is the key. We didn't suggest that you were homophobic or misogynistic. I said very specifically that Twitch has a problem with homophobia and misogyny, right? Which it does, okay? Which it does, and that's why we got the best mods in the business, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think, Paul, that this show is for you.
It was just unfortunate that you mentioned it after my conversation.
No, it's not.
Which
It's not.
implied
It's not.
that
It
I
didn't
was-
imply.
'cause You mentioned Kath that I was treating her differently. So you
No, we
you-
weren't. It was someone in the chat who was saying I was condescending.
So, Paul, what
Oh,
we're
right,
going
I'm
to
sorry, I
do,
apologise. And if someone
That's
was
great.
saying that, I apologise.
Paul, is I'm not going to take your calls anymore.
Oh.
Yep. And I'm also we're gonna block your email, and we're gonna wish you love and success, and I hope you get better. But honestly, it's not fair on us, and I don't think it's fair on you. I think it's exploitative
but you
of
say
you.
why you would do that, Ian?
Because it's not doing you any good, Paul. You come away from each conversation feeling worse about yourself.
I know I don't. I honestly, I enjoyed your shows for years.
You can still listen. You can still listen, but
Yeah,
I just think
still
it's
listen, but
exploitative.
I phoned in as well.
Okay, that's great, but phoning in is not a right. No one has the right to come on our show.
I don't expect that, but I don't.
Okay, so
I don't want to be. I don't want to be demonised for just one.
You're not being
silly
demonised.
comment about a knob level.
You're not being demonised. You're not being demonised. You don't know. Hello, Pat
Silly.
Pats. Yeah, it is. It may seem silly, but I just think it's important
It
for
does,
me.
though. Yeah.
Sorry?
It does seem silly from
To
my
you it does.
perspective.
Okay, to you it does. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm doing it to
And
protect...
I enjoy your content.
Well, then let me speak.
And
I'm doing it to protect me. I'm doing it to protect my friend Katherine. I'm doing it to protect the viewers and the listeners, but also I'm doing it to protect you, Paul, because that is my
Okay.
responsibility as
I was
one
gonna
of the
talk about
hosts of
vomit.
this show.
that seems a bit off now.
It does. So, Paul, I'm going to wish you the very, very best of luck. And, you know, you can listen if you want, but we're going to block your email and we're going to not take your calls. And I wish you the best of luck.
Can I ask you, at what point would you possibly accept me back?
I don't think it's helpful or healthy for either side.
This is not an unhealthy relationship, Ian. It's
Yes,
just
it
a
is.
talking phoning show. That's
Exactly.
all
In
it
which
is.
case, if it's just a talking phoning show, then you can live without it and you can find another one.
Yeah, but you have guys who phone you every single night. Same guy.
We don't have people that phone us every single night. That's irrelevant to the. That's irrelevant. Whether we do or not is irrelevant to your calls.
Right. What's my call so different?
It's paranoid. Your call is paranoid. And Yeah,
It's
it is.
not paranoid. It's paranoid. How is it paranoid?
Because you have attributed stuff that Catherine and I have said that was really obviously not about you, and you have thought it was about you. That is paranoia.
The only thing I thought was about me was the aiming the F word at me. That's
And
all I
the
thought.
homophobia and the misogyny.
How did that come into it? For
You
Christ's
sent an
sake,
email.
man, seriously?
You sent an email to us saying that we were accusing you of being homophobic and misogynistic.
Yeah, because you did. You said.
And there you go. And there you go. And so I'm making the decision, as it's half my show, that we're going to wish you the best of luck, and we're going to say thank you.
And that's your decision. That's fine. But you did do that, Ian. And fair enough. That's fair enough, mate. I'll be different about it. But okay. All right, mate. Bye.
Take care. Bye bye. Someone says, Ashcab says, patronise, please don't. I don't know what that means. You're very welcome to call up, by the way, 0203 286 6370. Think maybe he needs help, says Dolly Thomas. This isn't helping, says Weldon DJ. Sounding desperate now, good night, says Ian Lee fan. I'm assuming you're talking about the caller there. People, Little Paper Flower says, people are clearly needing help. Making them feel embarrassed isn't best for them. Ian, you're going to make him cry, says Cute Gay Boy XX. Okay. Okay. We've been doing this for a while. We do know what we're doing. So thank you.
I think it's really important that we are fair to people about what they expect, and if we can't fulfil it.
Scott02DO says, do not talk about it no more. It should be left alone, thereby fueling the conversation even more. He asks for us not to talk about it. Let's move on, says little Nikki. You're not going... would I do Taskmaster if I was asked? You've asked so many times. Yes, I would, but they're never going to ask. We know what we're doing. And some of you won't agree with the way that we do it. That's okay. I
think also we've been doing this for such a long time that we can hear little warning signs before it may be apparent to everyone else.
Yeah. So there you go. That's how the show goes sometimes. The show goes. All forms of human life out there. I don't get any pleasure in turning people away, apart from Ken. Got great pleasure in turning that dangerous old bigot away. But I don't get pleasure from it. So I would like to be able to invite everybody to call in.
Yeah, but there's been a few times over the years when we've realised that it's not helpful for them. It's not helpful for them. It never gets any better.
Yeah.
And it's not personal at all, and that's the point.
That's the point. Hey, speaking of points, let's talk about these guys. It's sponsor time. We're all feeling fine with the sponsor time. It's sponsor time. GELaw.co.uk. Talk to me about these legal guys, Catherine. I wanna see my lawyer. God damn it. I want to see my lawyer.
Wouldn't it be refreshing to have a family law solicitor who doesn't stir it up?
I demand to see. You cannot keep me here. I demand to see my lawyer.
Okay, well, I'm not sure in what kind of divorce scenario you would say that.
I had to threaten someone with my legal team yesterday.
Did you?
Someone was selling bootleg T-shirts of our mate Scott. And it was a T-shirt I was wearing the other day. The Nez, Papa Nez, Mike Nesmith as the Pez dispenser, which Scott sells. And someone was selling it on Redbubble. And so I had to write to them and say, look, I own half of the copyright of that. You should probably gift me half of the copyright, Scott, as a result. And I said, this has to be taken down immediately, otherwise I will get my legal team involved. My legal team.
See, that's the thing. The internet is such a big place that people think they can get away with it.
Yeah.
The worst infringement of that is when, for example, Scott Balcony did a charity T-shirt and people started ripping that off. That's low.
Well, is there such a thing as an original idea anymore? Let's ask Gregorian Emerson, gelaw.co.uk, my legal team. They will sort things out. Poseidon, safety. I want my safety team. God damn it, before you ask me any questions, I'm sort of...
What is this scenario we're painting here?
God damn it, you goddamn copper, you copper, you goddamn cop, you feds. Before you ask me any questions, Las Federales, I want my
Safety Management.
I want Poseidon Safety Management
To-
I want Nick from Poseidon Safety
To
Management.
safeguard your
And
perimeter.
there's Doug's use. I want them keeping an eye. Otherwise, I'm not answering a goddamn question.
Wow. Okay. And scene. Devon and Cornwall, safer places in Devon and Cornwall because of Poseidon Safety Management. They employ local people who know the area, know the specific needs of that area. And they've got the biggest team of guard dogs in the 2 counties. If you want to give them a shout, they'll be more than happy to talk through what you might want for your big or small business.
I'm not answering anything until Nick is here with Zeus. I don't answer
The details are here.
question. This is going to be tough. I want my Waste Solutions team here. I ain't answering one of your goddamn questions, pig, until I get my Waste Solutions team. And I don't want any old crappy one. I want the Summers boys, James and Mark Summers, WasteSolutions.com. You may have heard of them. I want them here before I answer one of your questions. Okay, yeah, I killed her.
Oh.
I killed her. She was asking for it. I'm not answering. That's it. I'm not answering another thing until SummersWasteSolutions.com.
I think you better not.
Come here. They're my legal. Things that got very confusing. They're my legal team. They have no legal training, but they're my legal team.
No. But they can tidy stuff up for you.
See?
So, these guys, give them a shout. They reckon they can save you money. They can certainly improve your green credentials, and they handle everything. It's a one-stop shop, so you don't have to worry about getting your recycling sorted out one place and your commercial waste elsewhere. And I know all the stuff you've got. Hazardous waste, they sort that out. Clinical waste, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Big or small, sometimes it's just a matter of a skip or having your
To
big
the loo, my darling.
hopper out the back of your shop sorted out. They can do the lot for you. Give them a shout.
Do you know what? I reckon at a push, they could probably get a beer can out your bum.
Oh, no.
SummersWasteSolutions.com.
No, I think they draw the line there.
Here's a question, says Solzy. What's the state of play in Iraq now for the average Iraqi citizen? Is that schism still in place? Schism. Iain, Papa Pete, 33, says, are the Kurikorda Quartet still going? I believe so, but I believe one of them left. It's not a joke. And I think they're still called the Kurikorda Quartet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's like 5.
Yeah.
There's like 3 of them left, aren't there? In 5.
No, quartet is 4.
No, what I'm saying is in 5,
What? Minutes?
there's only 3.
Yeah, and the Kurikorda Quartet, which was quartet is a 4. I don't quite know where the confusion lay.
Okay. I know what that means. This is a family show.
It's a family show.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Goodbye.
Mm.
Any questions for us?
Actually,
What's
there's
the dumb waiter?
I don't know.
2 in 5 now, apparently.
That makes 7. So,
Oh, yeah.
Iain, talk about the Beach Boys Association with Charles Manson. I think we've done enough Beach Boys tonight. I love the Beach Boys. Never has a band been so flawed and made so many bad decisions. Yet I still love them so much as the Beach Boys.
What about 5?
I don't really know why we're talking about 5 because I don't know much about them, if I'm honest.
It's only 2, apparently.
Well, that's 7 then. 7 was a band. They supported the Monkees at the Royal Albert Hall in 1989. They were kind of tipped to be big. I reckon they probably got to about number 45 in the charts.
Mhm.
Can we? All right. Here's what we're going to do. Let's try and do 1 to 10 with bands and artists.
Okay.
So we've got 5.
Yeah.
That's 5, right? The Dave Clark 5. Okay, well that's another 5.
Ben Folds 5.
We've got 5s. We've got the 4 tops.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Fun Boy 3.
Now we've got a phone in, guys.
Fun Boy 3.
Now we've got a phone in. Okay, 3. Fun Boy 3.
2 Unlimited.
This is great. This is great.
One Direction.
Oh, this is amazing.
Thanks, new to this too.
Okay. You can call it if you want. So we need 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10cc. Oh, yes, mate.
07.
What's that?
There's one called 07.
No, there's not. Don't just read it off there.
There was one called 07.
13th floor elevators. I want 1 to 10. Let's just get. We can just get there. Pop will 8 itself. That's not one. Oh, Dave will know all of them.
Of course he will.
He will suck the fun out of it. But no, he won't. I'm joking. Hang on. Let me give Dave a call because Dave will know it. Oh, Shed 7. Thank you. Shed 7. Thank you. What was that? Rick, I think it was. I couldn't quite see. Shed 7.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry?
Oh, so you just beat me to it.
Oh, no, were you Shed 7, Dave?
No, I was Temperance 7.
Oh, okay.
What else do you need?
We need a 6, an 8, and a 9. 9-inch nails!
Yeah.
Come on, Dave, you're not doing very well, mate.
Alternate.
Was that spelt with an 8?
Yeah, it was ALTERN.
What did they sing? What did they sing? What was their tune?
I don't know. I just know the name. It's one of those nameless sort of.
But someone's saying the B-52s. Andrea, we're not anywhere near that yet. Blink 182. We're not.
Just want 6 now.
Andre 3000. You'll be lucky. Bloody hell, stupid pubby.
Jen's got it. Sixpence none the richer.
Oh. Sixpence none the richer. Wow. All right.
Kiss me. What else did they sing?
They did the Lars. There she goes.
Did they?
Yeah. Really limp version of a song about heroin.
But they never got a John Lewis ad, and actually they were the proponents of that kind of vibe.
Yeah. All right. So we've got 1 to 10, right? So now we're going to go 11 to 20. 13.
Really?
Matchbox 20.
Oh, what a terrible band, Dave.
Yeah, they were awful. Yeah.
Awful. Matchbox 20. Okay. We're going to go. This is what the internet was made for.
Rich Twitch is saying level 42. We're nowhere near.
We're not there.
18 Wheeler. They were another terrible band as well.
I'm not allowing that because I've never heard of them. Well, who are they?
They were an indie band that Tony Blair announced at some sort of party once. Called them Wheeler 18.
Okay. 11.
E17.
Oh, for 13th floor, right. E17, 13th floor elevators, yeah. Which I think you suggested earlier. 13th floor elevator. What a world.
Some of these I don't believe in. 12-foot ninja, is that a thing? According to Langster. D12, was that a thing?
No. The people just make
Eminem's band.
Eminem's band.
Thanks for my artist.
D12.
Yeah.
All right, D12.
There were 6 of them, and they had sort of. That was a joke, I think. They had
very funny.
Personalities.
11. Oh, of course we could have had the Jackson 5, but there's no point in going back. 15.
Porky Man says 15 badgers. Now I know you're having us on.
Shut up. We're not playing Make Up an Indie Band from the late 80s.
The badger is a solitary beast. There would not be 15 in the same place.
We've got the 13 floor elevators. We need 11, 14, 15, 16 and 19, and we will not go on. 911, please. 12-foot dolls. Are they a band? We've got D12.
So 13. Are they 13 foot? No, 30-foot dolls. They were.
How tall were those dolls, Dave? That's the question.
They were 60 foot. I can't remember. Are they 60 foot or 30 foot? 60 foot doll.
Stevie Wonder. Well done. Well played. Heaven's 17. We've got E17. Adele 21 is an album.
It was 60 foot.
The 18-inch nails. Dippy, come on, man. 10,000 Maniacs, please. Calm down.
People keep saying finger 11.
Well, maybe they're just boasting. I don't know what that means. Don't know what that is. Oh, no. Well, okay. Well, here we go. Thank you, Philbo Baggins. This could help. Could we possibly put the 1910 Fruit Gum Company at number 19? It's 1910.
Yeah, but it's...
How is it written? Let's go and let's have a look at their logo. the 1910. Because it no,
I think it was It was 1910, wasn't it?
It's 1910.
Yes.
We can't, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Welcome, Random British Dude. Can we get a shout? Can we get a shout out for Random British Dude, please? Thank you. Dave, I'm going to be honest. I think this is probably the most disappointing call you've ever made, mate. Ever, not just to us.
Well,
ever.
In a stiff competition, yeah. So yeah.
Very stiff. Take care, my friend, and may your God go with you. Goodbye. There we go.
They're very insistent on the finger 11.
I'm not having it. 99 Luftballons is a song. We've got the 13th floor elevators.
They're real. Finger 11. Canadian alt rock band.
Okay, finger 11. There's got to be more bands from the 60s. 14, 15, 19, 14. No, 19 is a song. Haircut 100, please. The Beverly Sisters. The Belevenly Sisters. The Belevenly Sisters. Who was that? Mime Artist. Well done. Well done. I'm glad you're back in the fold, Mime Artist. Okay, well, that was
a lot of... It was literally a minute of fun.
It was not... I mean, fun is such a strong phrase that is so overused.
That went.
So I cannot condone that, but...
But it's given us a lot to think, a little bit... There's something to think about.
It filled some time. It filled some time.
And now it's over.
I asked you if you had anything, and I don't know if you did anything, but I think...
I talked about Divine.
Oh, okay.
Then you started talking about throwing up.
No, because you talked about it first.
Yes, I was telling you about how they saw someone vomiting in the theatre, the movie theatre, as they call it in America, it's the cinema, as a kind of a seal of approval, and you went, oh yeah, I love a puke me. And then went on this massive wander down cheesy memory lane.
By the way, Kate Lawler is coming on. Mandy just suggested we get Kate Lawler. I think Kate is going to come on because I like Kate.
She was very cool. When you were in the jungle, I went to the Christmas party at work, and she was there, and we were sort of hanging out, and she's just the coolest. We had good chats.
Yeah, I like Kate. I like Kate a lot. Got a lot of time for her.
I didn't realise she was in my sister's year though when I spoke to her. 1980.
Yeah.
They're kids.
Kid, isn't it? Absolute kid.
She's great.
Okay. Well. Did you know that Conquistador by Procol Harum was originally written for the Beach Boys? That doesn't mean anything. Did you know that Ordinary Man or I Have My Beans by Me was originally written for the Beach Boys? It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. So.
Did you know that Goodbye My LAX by Rachel Stevens was originally destined for Britney Spears?
Yes, I did know that.
Yeah, that's a true fact.
It wasn't a Kathy Dennis song, was it?
I think it might be.
I think it might be, yeah.
Kathy Dennis.
Click follow, guys. While she's typing, click follow. Give her a bit of respect.
Yeah, Sweet Dreams My LAX, Kathy Dennis.
I'd love to interview Kathy Dennis, but why would she need to? She's got money pouring out of her nose and her eyes and her ears and every orifice. That is one talented, wealthy human being.
Tell you who I would love to catch up with, but I don't know what the situation is.
Yeah?
Beverly Craven.
Oh, send her an email.
I'll send him.
Send her an email. It'd be interesting to find out, A, how she, the last I heard she was on the mend, and B, how that, the whole COVID thing is affecting that brilliant tour that they were doing.
Yeah.
Woman says she takes deep heat baths and people are very worried for her foof. Sometimes there's nothing better than a soak in the bath after a long, hard day, and there are a few things you can do to make that bath even more relaxing. Some people like to light candles and play music. Others add bath salts or bath bombs to the water. But one woman has admitted she likes to add a very different product to her bath. In a post on the Facebook group Extreme Couponing and Bargains UK, we pause the story here for a second because we click on that link to see if it takes us to that.
It's a Facebook group. It's a private group.
I'm joining it. Do it. I'm joining it. Are you in the UK? Yes, I agree to the group rules. The group rules are: share deals, discounts, coupons and money-saving tip. Be kind, courteous and respectful to others. No hate speech, no self-promotion.
Speaking of which,
Yeah.
George 55555. I'm off. Finding this is just filling time. No content tonight. Shame. Have you watched this before?
George, I think you've been a bit troublesome this whole evening, haven't you? Am I right that George has been troublesome this whole evening, guys? I've kind of glimpsed a little bit of beef the whole time. You know the show, right?
No, I don't think they do.
I think he's a subscriber.
It's all just filling time.
We're all filling time until we die. We're filling time until we die. George is a subscriber.
Gosh,
Isn't that
we've
funny?
surprised you.
One
Well,
month,
you're
tier
welcome.
2. Tier 2, wow, thank you. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna join that. Well, I'll let you know how that group goes. Okay. Maybe George is having a bad day and wants to lash out and lashes at us because we're not real. I mean,
Yeah.
ill-mannered. He's a tier 2. One woman is like, okay, in a post on the Facebook group Extreme Couponing and Bargains UK, the woman praised the deep heat foam bath which she bought for £2.49 from Home Bargains.
Wait, there is an actual foam bath, or she's just pouring it in?
She branded the item that's designed for the use in the bath amazing, but fellow members of the group weren't convinced. Deep heat products are used to... I love the smell of deep heat. I wouldn't want it in the house, because once it's in the house...
You can't get rid of it.
You cannot get rid of it. What a smell. What a smell. Once when I was performing arts, and we did a scene from Withnell and I where he has to drink lighter fluid and rub deep heat into his legs, and I did it. I didn't drink lighter fluid. I cleaned it out and put vodka in there. But I rubbed a whole tube of deep heat on my legs. Dear God, I can feel it now. I can feel it now. 25 years later. Herbie's right. How is reading the rules of a Foof Bath Facebook group not content? Absolutely right, Herbie. You got the vibe.
But the point is, right, this is a new product, apparently. It's not like she's doing anything extraordinary, really, is it?
Because of the unusual sensation it produces, some people were horrified by the idea of using it in a bath where it would go all over the body. They were especially concerned about the idea of putting it anywhere near the genitals, as they are rather sensitive. Thank you for telling me that, Mirror Online. I did not know. Genitals are sensitive. Genitals. One person commented, literally my first thought was, OMG, her foof must be on fire. Another said, in the bath, my poor arse and front bum would sting with that.
Well, I don't think it's going to be quite as strong as your deep heat gels, is it?
Other users thought
It's
it
an
must
advert for deep heat
make
foam
the
bath.
person bathing stink when they got out. But the poster confirmed it didn't make her lady parts burn. My lady parts have not disintegrated or set on fire, nor have my nips frazzled.
Good to know.
I'm not walking like John Wayne, and I didn't scream their house down when I got in. Okay, well, it's a product for baths.
It's not like she's going against the instructions on the...
Whoa, my foof is on fire!
There are certain products, though, that I know people like for the tingle, like that...
The minty tree towel. Tree mint.
Sorry now?
Let me get there. Tea tree oil. Tea
No.
tree minty. I have minty, but the novelty's worn off now. So,
Anyway, just be careful with your foof. I think we all know that, don't we?
Oh, my sex is on fire.
Lily and Daddy, the shower gel I used yesterday made my tallywhacker tingle. Well, good for you.
Tallywhacker Tingle was funny story. Was British, didn't have any success in the UK. Had 3 huge #1 hits in the States in 1967.
You know why? Because they're not against tallywhackers in the UK, in the USA of A. Hello, caller.
You remembered America.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Don't be sarky with me.
I'm saying well
I'm
done.
going to stand for it.
Sorry, miss.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, you're on.
Oh, sorry. This slight delay with the...
You're talking to the stream.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird. But yeah.
Go on.
Yeah.
Turn the Twitch off and listen to us on Skype. What's your name, caller?
Neil Menzies.
Neil.
Full legal name.
Full Neil Menzies.
Yes.
Like John Menzies.
I'm literally trying to do it, and I'm trying and failing.
Okie dokie. Don't worry. We've got all the time in the
Hang
world.
on.
We don't.
Yes, like the well-known ex.
Is it supposed to be pronounced Mingus?
Mingus, I thought, yeah. But I'm not going to tell
Yeah,
someone
exactly.
who's called it.
Yeah, Ming Campbell. To be
Okay.
fair.
So you can hear us now.
Well, I can hear you on my phone now. I've just
Beautiful.
actually
Then
muted
let's
you
have a
on that.
conversation. Let's have a phone conversation. How can we help you?
Yes. Sorry, I missed that bit, Ian. Sorry.
How can we help you, Neil Menzies?
Just a first-time chatter to enjoying the show. It is weird that I'm watching you on the delay on the Twitch, but it's great just to phone in actually.
What would you like to talk about?
I genuinely, hand on my heart, think you're doing both of you are doing a great job, and
Thank you.
I think I'm relatively new to Twitch in terms of being a follower of content on Twitch and all the rest of it, but I think what you guys are doing it's pretty cool actually. It's almost like sort of and forgive me if you guys have heard this before, but it's kind of like the good old days of like pirate radio, or like the old school, something new, but just trying to do something better on a medium that's relatively new in terms of what you guys are doing in terms of like radio show or talk show, whatever you want to call it.
We've got someone who gets
really cool.
it. We've got someone who finally,
Yeah.
finally, Neil, thank you. We've got someone who gets it. Because we had people yesterday, Katherine and I both a little down after the show yesterday. And a few people going, well, maybe you should start playing games because Twitch is for games. And we went, no, you've totally misunderstood
Someone
what this
suggested
is.
we talk more about football because both of us are huge football fans, obviously.
But yeah, no, we are trying to do something different within a format that within a framework that is primarily people playing Call of Duty and stuff, and that's not what we're doing. So thank you, Neil, for getting it.
Yeah. But truly, like I genuinely mean this. It's an homage or a throwback to pirate radio or Tony Blackburn back in his God bless him back in his day. It's it's great. It's exciting.
I love Tony. I'm friends with Tony. He's such a nice man.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get Tony Blackburn on.
Let's do it.
Oh, because Tony loves his technology. Let's get Tony Blackburn on.
Yeah. But,
There we go.
I mean, I'm not saying anything, but the last thing I'll say is just keep doing it. Just keep doing what you do.
Thank you. I'm writing Tony Blackburn down, and I will next week when I get back with it. Neil, thank you, mate. Nice to talk to you. Stay watching because we're going to do a raid now. I missed loads of calls, and that's my bad, and I need to get a little bit better at keeping an eye on the calls and phoning people back. I have to remember I can phone people back, and I forget that. So I can see a long list of people that didn't get on. Thank you for calling. I can call. I'm going to get it tattooed on my forehead so that when I look at you, you can go, tattoo. And I go, what? Tattoo. And you go, thank you very much indeed. Jason Bradbury from The Gadget Show will come on, says Morph. No, he won't. Because we ain't going to ask him. I don't really know anything about him.
We know why we get each and every one of our guests on, so we like recommendations and stuff, but there's a reason.
Right, we're going to do a raid. As Neil was just saying there, pretty new to Twitch, but is enjoying it. So what we do at the end of the show is we do a cheeky little raid where we go and find someone that we may or may not have seen before.
Or eating my coffee cakes.
Oh, what's that? What's playing there? Let us have a little look. Let's browse.
Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. What a game!
What a game! Next week, guys, on the PC. I tell you what. One night next week we'll do Fall Guys. Another night we'll do Twitch Sings. Yeah?
You want?
Yeah, that'd be wicked. That'd be wicked. We'll do that, and we'll make some videos that you can sing along to and stuff. Just see if there's anything else. If you want to scroll through, they're all playing different video games, but just try chatting again. It's really annoying. You can't. Oh, I seem to have clicked on somebody. It's really annoying. You can't go from low to high anymore. I wonder why they would change that.
Well, then people aren't going to get a chance, are they?
No, so we're going to go all the way down to the bottom. You're right. There's a lot of cleavage clickbait. Let me put this over here. Oh, you know, we popped on someone yesterday, and we didn't use them in the end, and we were on their channel for about 15 seconds. I found their voice quite annoying. Totally buggered up our monetization on
really?
On YouTube. It's James O'Brien there. Look. Oh, you can't see. Sorry, guys. There we go. It's James
This
O'Brien.
guy.
There. So let's go right. Let's go right down. I want to find someone. I want to go right down. Go right down. We're not even starting. Don't even look. Don't even look yet. We're going down. We're going down, 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 deeper and down. We're going right down to the deepest. Now, these people have got too many viewers. 9 viewers, too many. 6 viewers, too many. We're going down. Oh. Is that guy with lots of guns? No, that's not a gun, is it?
No, it's just his rig. Oh, hang on a minute. It is, isn't it? It is. It is.
Twitter account is suspended. I like gold, guns, and girls. Okie dokie. I mean, I'm tempted. I'm tempted.
Sounds like a nice guy.
Wowzers. What fun. Okay, let's go down. 5 viewers. Too many. This is fun, this bit. You can sort out lowest viewers at the top. You can't. They seem to have got rid of that. It's certainly not an option on mine for the last few nights. Down, 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 down.
Oh,
Washington Lake Time. Yes, I saw that.
3 viewers.
I'd like a little bit of lake time. Let me put my headies in so I can hear. Oh, she's muted. Hang on a second.
It sucks because Twitch makes everything really hard to search.
Look at that.
Let me find her
view.
exact username.
Look at that view.
Should we go?
I'm just worried she's about to go and raid someone else. I'm Rain, Seattle, Washington, an artist and variety streamer. It's what we want, isn't it? Yeah, let's go here. This is it.
Right.
Shit, I was fucking right.
Whoa.
Yeah,
okay.
It's Mo,
as
the
you know,
bone lady,
we can't.
Mo, the bone lady.
There could be swear words. We don't, police their twit. Be nice. Look at that view, though. I love Seattle. Love it. Be nice. We're off tomorrow night. Channel is intended for mature audiences, just so you know. We are back on Monday, and we'll do a couple of late ones next week.
Yeah, we'll make it up to you.
We will make it up to you. Let's go and see Rain Cloud Puffs. Could be some adult language.
Be cool, guys.
Be nice.
Come on.
Don't forget, follow us, get the podcast, get the merch. See you on Monday. Here we go.
See you later.
Now that you said that.